Are here.
Christine said you could even see that rocket from Salem, where she lives in Salem.
In Salem. Mm-hmm. Well, it was a very tall rocket.
I'm kind of tired because I started watching the launch on NASA on their live feed, and I couldn't leave it alone.
It's so cool.
It left the launch pad exactly when it was supposed to.
Yeah.
No delays.
And it's NASA.
And just to hear them go through all of these checklists and go through all of this stuff and all of the contingency plans and plans for, well, if this goes wrong, we can do this. And if this goes wrong, and they all do it in such a calm fashion.
Yeah.
And then I'm listening to the crew, and the crew saying, "That's right. Now we're preparing for that second burn, and then we have to deal with the issue of the toilets up here.
Yeah.
We have to deal with the issue of the toilets and make sure we know how that goes. I don't know if there was a real problem or they just weren't. They were just unclear about something about how they should use the toilet. Or
Poop.
I will admit, and I did see a bunch of people commenting on this.
Mm-hmm.
People of a certain age have a little anxiety when you're watching.
Yeah.
I didn't think about it till I was watching it, and I'm like, I'm having muscle memory from Challenger.
Now here it is. You're watching that big plume of smoke, and then you're hearing them say, the Artemis rocket is now 20 miles away from launch pad, and it's going 15,000 miles an hour.
Yeah.
I mean, literally 15,000 miles an hour. And now we're 12 minutes into it, and they are 100 miles away from launch, and we're going 50,000 miles an hour.
Yep.
And you're going, there are four little tiny people, little tiny people on top of this giant explosive device. And that's really what it is.
Yeah.
It's an explosive device that it's a controlled explosion. Mm-hmm. It's a contained explosion.
And do you know my other thought about all this? How dare Trump? Like, that should have been the only news story yesterday.
Exactly.
How dare him plan that speech? It's because
because it wasn't about him.
Yeah.
He mentioned it.
I was so annoyed about that. Like, can we just have a day where something cool happens and that's the thing we're talking about?
Gina, he mentioned it quite prominently. He said they're very brave. They're unbelievably brave, braver than most people have ever seen. Godspeed.
If he wanted to, he could have said, we're making America great again. Look, the space program. He could have made a big deal out of it.
Let's go back to the song. Kinks.
Oh, yes.
The Kinks.
Kinks. Supersonic rocket ship from the album Everybody's in Showbiz, also featured prominently in Avengers Endgame.
Also featured prominently in, and I remember this, great episode, the final episode of The Last Man on Earth.
Oh, yeah.
It was an episode called Screw the Moon. And they did that in
I bet it's been in a lot of TV and movies.
Let's see if it says any others. No, just those two things. Ray Davies says about the song, Ray Davis says, I have a special love for that track because it's got great optimism about it and a lot of sarcasm, too. It's a lovely blend of both. Plus reality and dysfunction, but also hope.
That's pretty much
that's Ray
every
Davis.
song by the Kinks.
Yeah.
You know,
it's sarcastic, but there's optimism there too.
Yeah.
So there you are. Really a nice little song, and says there was a video for the single, was a promotional film.
Oh, really?
Featuring John Gosling attempting to become airborne, dressed in angel wings and flight goggles, intercut with stock footage. So there it is.
I've been following like NASA and NASA Earth, and there was a beautiful picture of the Earth from the ship, and it's round, and it said, "Here you go, flat earthers."
There you go.
There you go. See how round it is?
It's all special effects, man.
The first thing that you heard the commander of the flight say, the very first thing he said as they were streaking up into the sky, he says, It says everything looks good, and he responded to the ground control. I can see the full moon. We're headed right for it.
So cool.
We're on target. We're headed right for it.
Very cool.
And it just, you think of all these, so they do these things called burns. And that means they just fire the rockets a little bit to adjust where they are in space. And I heard one of the NASA people say, okay, we're going to do this. They're doing this burn right now, which will turn their trajectory so that they will circle the Earth. But it will also, that this burn will also make sure that once they circle the Earth, they will be on a trajectory to go right to the moon.
It's like a slingshot.
Yeah. It's just, and I just think, how do people figure this out?
You know, if you haven't seen Hidden Figures, the movie Hidden Figures, or maybe you watched it a long time ago, make sure your kids see that. It's about our first trip to the moon and the black women mathematicians and scientists that made that possible. It's a great movie.
And there was a series on TV that Tom Hanks produced. What was it called? It's really good because it shows, it's about the Apollo mission, and it shows how they're putting things together on a computer. Some of the guys are using slide rules.
It was coming. It was from the Earth to the moon.
From the Earth to the moon.
That's
what it's just an incredibly good series, and it's very detailed about, and it's exciting, and I can't recommend it more. Was it on
HBO,
PBS?
wasn't it?
PBS or HBO? I don't remember, but I should go watch that again. It was excellent. But I just got very excited about this.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought we can do this kind of thing.
Yeah.
And yet we have Grandpa Puddinbrains standing up there talking about the war in Iran and what.
Not really, though.
No, I mean just stuff he said before. And my favorite thing that he said yesterday, though, is about the Supreme Court and the birthright citizenship. He said America's a stupid country. The President of the United States said, America's a stupid country. We're the only country that allows birthright citizenship.
It's not true.
A, you shouldn't say America's a stupid country if you're the president. And B, it's a lie. Dozens of countries have birthright citizenship. But that's Grandpa Puddinbrains for you right there. Oh, my God.
I mean, we could do those things.
We could. We
could do all kinds of things.
We have the ingenuity.
We have the ability. We have the money. We could do all kinds of things. We could have health care. We could have all that. But we're choosing not to because there's like 25 extremely rich people who want it all. Anyway.
And they have people like Mike Johnson working for them.
Exactly. Exactly. There we go.
This has been Farting Around with Carrie, Bill, and Gina on X96, Radio from Hell.
America's a stupid country. We're the only country that allows birthright citizenship.
All right,
we'll take a break, and then we'll come back, and you can check in with us if you'd like to. 877-602-9696. That's the number to call. 877-602-9696. Check in with the Radio from Hell show, won't you? We'd like to hear from you in the morning. You can also text us if you prefer that. It's 33986.
Thank you.
X96.
Let's go to, did you say Jennifer, Katie? Was that your name? Jeffrey, sorry.
Hi, Jeffrey.
Hello.
What's up with you today?
So I just was rather interested with saying it was Hobbit Day, and it's like September 23rd. Oh yeah, that is Bilbo and Frodo's birthday, isn't it? But the calendar is wrong. The Shire calendar is actually off by a few weeks from us, if you actually go into that.
I had no idea.
The
but thank
Shire
you.
calendar.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah.
Shire calendar.
And I made a point of looking into this simply because I got into a habit of reading Hobbit and Lord of the Rings every year on what would be the anniversary of when Bilbo takes his adventure to the Lonely Mountain.
And when is that?
I want to say that would be April 25th Shire calendar, which is, I believe, something closer to April 15th.
Can I ask you, Jeffrey, do you have a girlfriend or a wife?
I do have a wife, actually.
Really?
We've been married
name is
a little over
Galadriel.
5 years, and we got together as a result of board game night.
That's
That
not
makes
surprising. That's not surprising.
I am glad you have each other.
Well, Jeffrey, thanks for being a friend of the program. It's wonderful to hear from you, and thanks for enlightening us about the Shire calendar.
Thank you very much.
We'll see you later. It's nice to have Jeffrey out there to get us that information.
That is handy.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right, it is 6:20. Let's get this over with.
Okay, yeah, I'm for that. We will officially begin the program, and then we'll go to your check-ins if you have a mind to do them. We'd like to hear from you in the morning, so make it happen. Why don't you? It's 877-602-9696 to check in with us. You could also text us if that's what you prefer. 33986 is that number. All right, the moon, you know where those astronauts are headed
They're on
right
their
now.
way.
So I think it's, they said they're going to be 6 days and 10-day mission total, but it's like taking 6 days to get where they're going. The moon is 99.8% of full. It's a waning gibbous moon. It looked really nice this morning, hanging there in the sky. The moon will set today at 7:09 a.m., so you still have a chance to see it today. Today being Thursday. It's the second day of April in the year of our Lord Jesus Christ, 2026. It's Autism Awareness and Acceptance Day, National Children's Book Day. Celebrate that while you can, because the children's books are being removed.
Yeah.
It's National Ferret Day. I don't care what you say, they're just weasels. It's Love Your Produce Manager Day. You know, that sexy guy who's over there with the tomatoes. National Burrito Day, National Peanut Butter and Jelly Day, and it's National Ride Your Horse to a Bar Day.
Okay.
Why not?
I rode my horse through the Burger King drive-thru once.
This is the only...
You don't want to hear that story? You just want to keep going?
They would allow.
I'm not sure there would be much more to it than I rode my horse through the burger.
Never mind.
Is there more to it? Or would you...
No, go ahead.
No. Listen, Gina, you stopped the show. Go ahead. Go on. Tell us about it.
No, go.
What?
I don't want to now. You ruined it. Go.
But Gina, everybo's dying to hear.
They might be. They'll just have to not hear it.
No, I refuse to go on until you tell us. Go on.
It's writing for the North Davis Junior Posse in the Pioneer Days Parade in Ogden.
Yeah.
And the staging area was back behind the Ogden Mall, where the Burger King was.
Oh, I remember that.
And we said, wouldn't it be fun to ride our horses through the drive-thru and order, which we did. We rode up to the drive-thru and ordered and rode up, and it was...
And let me ask this question. Was it fun?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So there you go. This is the only morning show on Earth that grants its listeners birthright citizenship. This is Radio from Hell, starring the Lords of Morning Radio. It's Kerry Jackson. I'm Bill Allred. That's Gina Barberi, rodeo queen and barrel racer extraordinaire. Were you ever a queen or just an attendant?
I queened.
But you never were.
I won Miss Personality Appearance in the North Davis.
There you go.
That means I did fine, but I couldn't ride very well. That's
You had a good personality,
Yep.
but you shouldn't be on a horse.
Yep.
Katie for short is our excellent producer. And let's see, I think it's Dawson. Is Dawson in there?
Oh, Hudson's right there.
I mean Hudson, yeah. Hudson, Dawson, it all becomes the same to me. I don't. And then there's the dog, Vax, taking his snooze.
Seems very snoozy today.
Yeah. All right. Time for your check-ins, 877-602-9696, or you can text us, 33986.
All right. Let's see. Let's begin with, looks like Allison Sabo is here.
Good morning, Ms. Sabo.
Good friend of the program, Allison Sabo. I'm running for Salt Lake County Council at Large A. I'm a veteran ready to serve. Thank you so very much for what you guys do. In fact, as I have been on the campaign trail, shaking babies and kissing hands, I have met some friends of the program, and they are very excited about the change that's coming to Salt Lake County. So, you guys, when you do the news, keep up your good work and keep complaining about our president. And I don't think this radio program could ever be too liberal. So thank you so very much.
Well, you're.
Well, I hope you're right, Allison.
your
Sabo.
mouth to management's ears.
Yeah.
Allison Sabo, City Salt Lake County Council at Large.
Correct. And Gina, I want to always hear your stories about riding horses places.
Thank you.
Don't let Bill dull your shine, okay? Don't you ever let him dull your
shine.
Thanks,
I insisted she tell that wonderful story.
After he complained that she stopped the show.
She stopped the show, like, just put a...
Rather than letting it flow.
No, so I knew it was important, so we had to do it.
After you complained that it stopped the show, you knew that it was important.
Exactly.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, Alice.
All right.
All right, love you guys.
And I enjoyed the heck out of it.
All right.
Oh, good.
Thank you,
Okay.
Alice.
See ya.
Love you guys.
All right. Tom is here.
Hello, Tom. What's up?
Good morning. Hey, sorry to call back again continually this week, but I could not handle the speech. I hope people start realizing that when people talk to you in antitheticals, things that don't have compliance to each other, that you're being lied to. It doesn't matter if you're buying a trailer. It doesn't matter if you're buying a truck. It doesn't matter if you're, listening to the president. If they're speaking antitheticals, it ruins everything. And I'm glad you talked about Artemis. I was seriously thinking going and seeing that lift off when they postponed it. I went, hey, maybe I got a chance. I can go there. And you just see constant problems in our country where you don't even want to travel because you got problems at airports, you got problems at going through customs, you got problems doing everything. We live in an incredible country. Yep. That is being allowed to antithetical tear us apart, and I appreciate you bringing up the good things.
But no, Tom, no. What's been going on here is we've been making America great again. Can't you see it? It's all around us.
It's the golden age.
It's all around us.
Yeah. See, again, another antithetical. I just
exactly.
can't handle it.
All right. Thanks, Tom.
Thanks, Tom.
Thanks for talking about Artemis. It's a milestone.
Yeah,
it is.
Right.
Yeah.
It is.
See you later.
Thank you. Let's go to Meshach.
Meshach of Erda. Good morning.
Good morning, Lords of Radio. Thanks for letting me listen.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Did you receive my email, Bill?
This morning?
Yes.
I have not checked, actually. I was running a little late today.
I sent you 2 images of the moon after the storm passed last night. So you got the full moon again. So I figured, amazing launch, super cool. It's amazing that we can do it, but look where they're going, and I don't know. Just thought I'd send it out there.
Yeah.
Yep, I got it here.
We'll have Katie grab it and we'll put it up and show everybody.
I just opened them up, and they're a couple of beautiful pictures. So
Wonderful.
I'll send them off to Katie.
But that's what you get out here at the edge of the earth with no city light pollution.
That's why you live out there in Erda.
That's right.
That's right.
Well,
I'll commute an hour to work when I get a job.
And it's cheaper too. Anyway.
Well, I don't know about that anymore.
No,
I don't know that there's any cheaper anywhere.
Yeah, anywhere.
All right.
All right, Meshack.
No.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Let's see. Listening to yesterday's Hello, Yeah, What? If there's a way you can relay some kind of message to Annette that called, I would recommend that she get a tracker for her kitty.
Oh, yeah. She moved and her cat keeps going back to her old house.
Let's see. Kelly and the Shih Tzus in Centerville. Today we're going to try not to eat as many Girl Scout cookies. Well, you could bring them to us and we'll help you. Welcome to Parkinson's Awareness Month. I'm aware, Dr. Mike.
Yeah.
Certainly are. Zane in Dallas. Supersonic rocket ship to space with Mill Creek Coffee.
Yes.
It rained this morning. Now it stopped. Amanda, Nora, and Willow checking in. No need to read this. Just wanted to say thank you. Well,
You're welcome.
That's still nice.
Anyway. Mixer driver Shane getting ready to go to UVU to let the kids climb on the mixer.
Oh, they'll love it.
Mike in Nashville, John the Liberal in a literal coal mine. I've got a long weekend coming, and the rocket was a great way to start. A. Arlo Gumby says, any day that starts with the Kinks is going to be a good day. Cindy of Sunset checking in. Bill, did you hear about the hot dog bourbon?
No.
It was exclusively released at Costco's in Washington, D.C. Hot dog bourbon.
Hot dog flavored bourbon?
I don't
sounds
know.
Awful.
It does. Look that up.
Oh, I don't know.
Jamaica John checking in, feeling over the moon. Dirty Cliff. Dave of Westbrook enjoyed the thunder last
Oh,
lightning.
I didn't hear any of that.
I didn't hear any.
No.
Let's see. Jello Salad Annie. Carrie, I know you prayed for rain yesterday.
That is why it rained.
Ho, ho,
Carrie
ho.
was praying.
Yeah.
He was on his knees here in the studio.
That's just because I was in pain.
Oh.
Tom in Reno checking in. Wife got into the U residency, so I will soon be Tom in Salt Lake.
Oh, great.
In about 6 weeks. Going to miss the gas station gambling for sure.
Yeah, we don't have that.
Johnny B checking in, listening well, enjoying some pineapple cookies for breakfast.
Pineapple cookies.
Pineapple cookies. Sleepless and Sandy, Meshack of Erda, Kira and Andy. Let's see. Trump does have a point about us being a stupid nation because we are the only country that elected Grandpa Puddinbraids twice.
It's true. There's your evidence right there.
Chelsea from Clinton checking in. Mikkel of Reno, Dan of Evanston, Aaron. Looks like everybody's here. Also, Mountain America Expo Center, Sandy. Traffic, please.
Believe it or not, you need traction devices if you're trying to go up Big and Little Cottonwood Canyons this morning. So that's kind of nice that we're getting some snow up there. Crash northbound I-15, 146 south in Draper, off to the right shoulder. And up in Davis County, crash eastbound I-84 at milepost 90. Whatever you're seeing, you can share it with us, 33986.
All right. Coming up after these short messages and a song, we have for you Big Boy News and Frank Christ Presents the Dead Celebrity Game, all on the way. Stand by for that. Boner of the Day coming up. Victoria's got the Real Housewives updates. Beat Gina. Email of interest. All kinds of stuff happening on the show today, so stand by for all of it. Utah Audio. Now, this is the place where we're going to have our wine event on the 25th.
That part's sold out.
That's sold out. But a lot of people are curious about, what's going on at Utah Audio. And I would just say to you, just go there, say hi to Tyler. He's got a lot of knowledge and experience with high-fidelity sound systems. Utah Audio, really the only true stereo shop in the area. Nobody has the range, quality, quantity of products that they carry. They have the top brands in the world for stereo music in your home. Now, I love listening to music, and I thought I had some pretty good speakers until Tyler showed me, your speakers are okay. Take a listen to these. Tyler loves music. He wants you to experience it like you've never heard it before. He would love to help you build a system that works for you. They sell highly regarded brands with great musical heritage value and reliability. That's the key. Some of the speakers are even built here in Utah. You're going to be buying from brands who have speakers in Abbey Road Studio, Skywalker Ranch, your speaker amp or cable designed from a place of musical accuracy and not a price point. You can really hear the difference. It's a zero-pressure sales environment. Tyler just wants you to come in and listen. That's the only pressure involved here. So go and see him at 1441 East Fort Union Boulevard in Cottonwood Heights, or go to utahaudio.com. All right. Gina, you've had a question?
Oh, I thought Bill had a story, but
I do, but go ahead and ask your question, and then maybe I'll do my story.
My husband does most of the shopping, and he came home with this yesterday.
Okay.
And you guys may know, or I'm hoping friends of the program may know, at x96.com/live, he bought something called banana sauce. Have you guys ever heard of banana sauce?
You put that on your banana. He's gonna surprise you later on. You should not have been snooping in the groceries.
But so it's clearly not made from bananas because it's red. So it's not like mushed up bananas.
That doesn't mean it's not made from bananas.
Well, what do the ingredients say?
Let's see. Ingredients: water, sugar, banana. Oh, it is.
Yeah. So,
but it's red. Let's keep going.
There's Gina once again, the inquiring mind. Well, it can't be a banana.
Does this look like it's made from bananas? It doesn't.
It's got a picture of bananas on the label, and then I would go, I wonder what the ingredients are. Oh, bananas.
Vinegar, salt, onion, chili, garlic.
So it's like a sweet,
it's just a
chili, sweet and spicy kind of sauce for your whatevers.
Yeah, what do you put it on? What do you do with this?
Whatever you want.
You could put it on rice. You could put
ice
it
cream.
On,
that's fine.
Noodles.
Yeah, it's just a tangy accompaniment, sweetened. Yeah, probably it's a little sweet and tangy, and sounds good.
It's a product of the Philippines.
He probably saw it and thought, I'd like to try that. Mm-hmm. Rather than, that doesn't look like bananas. You married a man with an inquiring mind so that you didn't have to have one.
Yeah, I don't know that I will ever consume banana sauce.
Here's an odd story for you.
We got a minute.
Restrooms are men's restrooms are terrible places.
Oh, they are.
They are just.
I
terrible
wouldn't
places.
know.
So this is based on a recent experience, like 10 minutes ago.
Okay.
So I'm there in the restroom.
Yes.
Standing at the urinal, and then and there's a little partition between. There are two urinals side by side, a little partition between them. Mm-hmm. So I'm standing there. I've got my hand. I'm bracing myself up against the wall, and I'm doing my business. And somebody comes in, and I don't see who it is, and stands. It goes to the urinal to the right of me, and the first thing that happens is I hear, "Shoo." And then as I'm standing there, and whoever it is standing there, and part way into his business, I hear, oh man,
Really?
oh,
Don't do that.
Really?
Yeah.
oh.
You know, you don't have to make those noises,
And I'm just standing there going, now, by this time, I am completely done. But I don't move.
No,
I'm going to wait for that person to be done and leave the restroom, which I did. As soon as I heard the hand washing was over and the door opened,
I mean,
I went and washed them.
I'm happy that he's enjoying the experience.
I guess.
So much.
I guess. I don't think I vocalize when I. Certainly not. Maybe I do. I don't know. I'll have to check next time. But I certainly wouldn't do it if somebody else was in there.
I don't know, because I purposely stay out of the bathroom if someone's already in there. If I open the door and I see somebody in there, I'll turn around and I'll leave.
That's what I do too.
Because I like to have my privacy. But you do vocalize every morning, and I keep thinking, should I ask if he's okay?
Oh, when I first come in?
When you get here,
I know.
There's a lot of sighing.
And I keep thinking to myself, should I ask if he's okay?
Yeah, you're right. I know I do that, and there is a reason. To be very honest, I am in considerable pain.
I'm sorry.
That's the reason.
Okay,
And
then I won't ask.
I have my back is not treating me well, and that's pretty much what it is.
I'm sorry to hear that.
But I mean, I'm like when I'm sitting here,
You're fine. Just
pretty much.
you know.
There's just, but when if I've been moving and walking into the room and carrying my bag, and it's like,
Do we need to get you a
geez.
porter?
Well, listen, that'd be nice.
Porter.
That'd be nice.
Carry your
Where do we get a
things.
porter?
You know, I'm tempted to start. When I go to the grocery store, I always, even if I can get one item, I get a cart because I can lean on the
it,
cart
yeah.
and use it. I'm tempted to start using those little.
The electric scooters?
Yeah, the little one you drive around the store.
That'd be fun.
And I could.
That's what they're there for.
I mean, you've got a pass, right?
Yeah, I mean, I have a handicapped pass for my
There
car.
we go.
But you don't need that for I don't think they
Just
even
take it.
Here. I don't know. I feel weird doing it though.
That's what they're for.
I need to get a little exercise.
I think that if you're going to do it, but commit to it.
Yeah.
And when you go past somebody, go, wee!
Or if there isn't one there, complain to the management.
Complain to the management.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, 6:40 right now. Big boy news and opinioendo. But first, got to remind you about Frank Christ Presents They're Fine, They're Just Fine.
Oh, yeah.
Dead Celebrity Game coming up after the news, where we're going to give you 4 celebrity names. 3 of those celebrities are just fine. One of them is dead. If you pick the dead one correctly, you're going to win
Tickets to see Wu-Tang Clan with Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Wu-Tang tickets. 877-602-9696. Just tell us which of these 4 celebrities is dead. Coming up with Frank Christ on the way. Right now, it's Big Boy News and Opinioendo, brought to you by
Our friend Wade Taylor and Salt Mediation, the modern way to divorce, no court battles, flat fee mediation, uncontested services, attorney-prepared paperwork with no court appearances. Visit saltmediation.com to schedule your free consultation.
And don't forget,
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Salt mediation, it makes it sound like you might almost have fun.
yeah,
You know?
everybody's getting divorced.
Yeah, everybody. Let's see. Poor Lindsey Buckingham.
Yeah.
He's been attacked by someone who has apparently been stalking him. The former Fleetwood Mac singer had an unknown substance thrown on him when he arrived for an appointment in Santa Monica early Wednesday morning. The suspect, who law enforcement said was a woman, has been identified, but no arrests have yet been made. The attack occurred when Lindsey Buckingham, who is 76, showed up for, it just says an appointment, doesn't say what. Law enforcement sources said that the attacker is a stalking suspect. They say the woman learned that Lindsey would be in the location and struck once he entered the building. While she then fled the scene. She's been identified, and an arrest is coming, police say. Lindsay was not injured in the attack, fortunately, law enforcement stated in a statement to the U.S. Sun. LAPD revealed the investigation is underway, yeah, there you go. So he wasn't hurt, but it's still very unsettling. Apparently she threw something on him, whatever that may be. I don't know. Ted Bundy. There's you'd think that case was long gone.
You'd think,
but there's been a recent development in the case of Ted Bundy, serial killer Ted Bundy, who did he die back in the 70s, 80s?
80s.
1989. He was executed. We're going to get into some depth and detail on that story. Gina's getting that ready about right around 8:45 or something.
Yeah, we'll have a Morsel murder, that, and I'll go over the Maui murder trial that's going on right now.
Oh, okay.
The Utah County Attorney has opted not to file criminal charges against Tim Ballard, stemming from sexual assault allegations by a former assistant in 2023. In November 2023, the Linden Police Department confirmed that Ballard's former executive assistant, Celeste Boris, had filed a police report alleging that Ballard, who had become an international celebrity as an anti-child trafficking crusader, had sexually assaulted her, and the department was investigating. Ballard has denied any wrongdoing throughout this process. The Utah County Attorney's Office, after reviewing the investigative material, opted this January. We're just finding out about it now. I don't recall hearing anything about it in January. They said they will not be filing any charges. At this time, based on the information submitted to our office, we've determined that there is no outside for... We have determined there is outside for a reasonable likelihood. Okay, whatever. Yeah. Anyway, there's not enough evidence.
Yeah, when ChatGPT writes your stories, it's,
I guess that's what it is. Mark Eisenhunt, an attorney for Ballard, said that Ballard and his lawyers are grateful that the investigators took their role seriously, and after reviewing the evidence, confirmed there is no basis to pursue any charges against him.
We've told this story many times, but we had him here on the show once, long time
I wish
ago.
we hadn't given
And I
him
wish
a
we
platform.
Nobody knew anything.
Yeah.
Everybody thought he was a good guy doing good things.
We got talked into it. But when he was here,
It was a vibe.
He gave off a creepy
Yep.
vibe. He did.
We talked about it after.
Yeah.
That guy's weird.
He's weird. He's
There's
creepy.
something there.
Yeah.
A sign at a Sugar House Health Center in Salt Lake describes measles symptoms. This is the caption for this picture in the Salt Lake Tribune. Unless measles outbreak, Utah's measles outbreak has picked up speed in recent weeks, bringing the total number of reported measles cases to 559 since it began in June of 2025. So it's not abating, it's getting bigger. In the first 3 months of this year alone, 362 cases of measles were recorded. Nearly 40% of this year's infections, 142, were reported within the last 3 weeks. The majority of the cases remain concentrated in southwest Utah, which has recorded 242 since June. Utah County follows with 87, then Salt Lake County at 60. Utah now ranks second in the nation for reported measles cases.
Thanks, Joe Rogan.
Just behind South Carolina. All of the cases were, while early cases were largely linked to schools and school-related activities, the state health department has added several grocery stores, a meeting house of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and a Latter-day Saint Temple open house as to the list of places where people may have been exposed to measles. 4 astronauts, 3 Americans and 1 Canadian, launched into the sky. The mission, Artemis 2, scheduled to, it launched yesterday right on time. The astronauts will not touch the moon, but they will be thousands of miles away from it.
They're going to blow it a kiss as they go on by.
No. A successful Artemis 2 mission is a necessary step toward returning to the moon's surface. The mission will test life support and other systems on Orion, a space capsule that is to be America's vehicle for lunar journeys. So the rocket is the Artemis, and then the capsule on top is the Orion.
Oh.
And I was listening to a little bit of the dialogue between ground control and Major Tom, the commander of the mission, and they were talking about there was something going on with the toilets on board the Orion capsule. Mm-hmm. And you had found out some details about that, Gina?
Just hours after the Artemis 2 mission successfully launched its historic deep space lunar flyby, the 4-person crew experienced a problem and reported toilet trouble. Artemis 2 mission specialist Christina Koch, the only woman on board the 10-day mission, and leave it to a woman to investigate the toilet facilities.
It was kind of funny the way they were talking about it. The commander was saying, "Now I'm going to go over this part, this next burn, and this guy's going to do this, and this guy's going to do this, and then we're going to have Jill look at the toilets."
Poop. Christina. The women will thoroughly investigate the toilet situation, no matter where you are.
Well, what I got from that is they made her do the toilet duty because they didn't want to.
The malfunction is due to a fan. Now the toilet is partially usable. It says the fecal collection on the toilet can still be used. But not you can do a number 2, but not a number 1 in this toilet. Now you would think if you could do a number 2, surely you could do a number 1.
Isn't there a men's and a ladies' room?
No, this is all one.
One toilet for all of them?
One toilet for all of them.
You can't do both?
They're working on fixing it. But they said this is a great toilet because, and I didn't realize this, you can close the door and have some privacy. I guess on other missions, it's just open toilet.
Yeah.
And everybody's there, and they said it's nice because you can close the door and have a little, scrolling through your phone time on the.
Well, it's if they can't use it to pee, what do they have some empty soda bottles?
Mountain Dew. They got the
These
Mountain
astronaut pee.
Exactly.
They said they think they can fix it.
Okay.
The other thing quickly I wanted to say is this tweet that I find hilarious. Now that Artemis 2 has launched, we have 10 days to get everyone on Earth in Planet of the Apes costumes. We could do something hilarious when they return. Yes.
Excellent.
Stop it, Gary. Stop it. I've got to go now.
And someone points out, woke NASA with their no gender bathroom.
Yeah.
Is there a changing station in there?
No.
I'm sorry, it's not up to code. You got to have a changing station. Let's see what else is going on here. Deidre Henderson.
She's standing up. I'm proud of her.
Within hours of Donald Trump issuing an executive order Tuesday that attempts to create a list of eligible voters and crack down on mail-in voting, Utah's top election official, Republican Deidre Henderson, mocked the threats from the head of her party. POV, when the latest executive order reminds you of that time when you were a senior in high school and you performed in a one-act play called Jack or the Submission by absurdist playwright Eugene Ionesco, and it was super weird, and the script was full of nonsensical dialogue, Lieutenant Governor Deidre Henderson wrote in a Threads account. That's a pretty esoteric comment.
I was going to say,
I know that play, Jack or the Submission. It's
she just means he doesn't make any sense.
And it is it's a play which every line is a non sequitur, essentially. Henderson's remarks came in the midst of Trump's Justice Department suing Utah, so far 28 other states, to gain full access to their voter databases. Federal courts have thrown out 4 of those lawsuits. Utah's lieutenant governor has pushed back on that request for months now, and Trump's latest effort to exert control over elections appears to collide with Utah law as well. So there you are. Let's see, one more story here.
Sure.
Here it is. To provide you... Oh, no, I'm sorry. Where is it? I don't have the story that I was going to do.
Oh, well.
So let's move on.
Sports, weather, traffic.
Well, Salt Lake Bees are doing this fun thing on home games on Wednesdays. They are changing their name to the Utah Dirty Sodas on Wednesdays, and you can get $3 swig drinks while you're there. And they have introduced a new mascot for Wednesdays. It's Swiggy.
Swiggy?
Oh, God, no.
He's a cup that looked at... Now, don't be confused, because today is Thirsty Thursday. That's beer thirsty. This is a special on $6 beers for Thirsty Thursday.
Hoop de damn do!
And they lost to the River Cats last night, so they'll have another chance tonight at 6:30.
Disappointing all around.
No kidding.
Swiggy and losing to the River Cats.
Speaking of disappointing all around, the Jazz lost to the Denver Nuggets last night, 130-117. These games don't matter.
Did I see that was 7 straight losses?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well.
We can't get this season over fast enough. We'll hope spring's eternal for next season, I think. Let's see. Weather. So rain showers before 3 p.m., then snow. We could see a little snow down here in the valley. They are getting it up in the mountains, so much so that the traction laws are in effect for Big and Little Cottonwood Canyons. Parley's seeing some snow. Thunder also possible. Steady temperature around 46, so going to stay pretty cold today. Chance of precipitation is 100% for today. And like I said, for traffic, the canyons, they are getting snow up there. I was expecting more issues on the roads this morning just with the weather, but I don't have any accidents to tell you about right now, and I don't think anybody's sent anything in via text at 33986. But please, I appreciate it when you do, and I will pass it along. Just make sure it's safe for you to text. Spring has sprung at Tracy Aviary. Birds are building nests. The aviary coming to life. It's the perfect time to visit. Plan your visit at tracyaviary.org.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it's Frank Christ in the studio.
Oh, hello, everyone.
Good morning, Mr. Christ.
How are you feeling?
I'm fine. I'm just fine.
Now, you know who's also fine?
Who?
Jonathan the tortoise.
Jonathan the tortoise?
The oldest living creature on Earth?
I'm not aware. He's not a celebrity.
He's famous.
He's a celebrity tortoise.
And there was a hoax yesterday that he had died.
No, that's Yertle Christ who takes care of
Yertle Christ?
Celebrity tortoises.
There was a hoax that he had died.
An April Fool's Day joke.
And they had to come out with a statement saying, and they said, Jonathan the tortoise is fine. He's just fine.
How old is Jonathan?
He's, I have it right here.
That's not very funny.
No, not at all. Let's see, he's 193 years old.
The oldest living creature on Earth.
Well.
And he's fine. So
he's just fine.
He's fine.
Yertle probably knows that. Yertle, Chris.
I'll check with Yertle.
Frank is here. He is Frank's a Grim Reaper. Like Yertle is a Grim Reaper for celebrity tortoises. Frank.
It takes him a while.
Slow moving, sort of.
Yes.
Frank is he's the Reaper of celebrity souls, and it's very
human celebrity.
Yes, it's very upsetting for him.
I love our precious human celebrities.
I know you do. Everything they say and do is right.
Yes, we all want to be just like them.
I know I do. And Frank joins us to play this game we call Frank Chris Presents.
They're fine. They're just fine.
He gives me a list of 4 actors, and on this list, 3 of them are...
Oh, they're just fine.
Frank is happy to report they're just fine. But one of them... Oh, yes, I know. Frank has had to take, and it makes him feel so bad because he loves these celebrities so much. Frank, do we have a contestant?
Phil is here.
Phil, how are you?
I'm fine, just fine.
That's good to know, Phil. Good to know. Now, Phil, if you are able to identify the dead celebrity on this list, the one that Frank, in his role as a Grim Reaper, has taken to the distribution center, you will win a prize, which is what?
Tickets to see Wu-Tang Clan September 29th at Utah First Credit Union Amphitheater with Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Because it's National Ride Your Horse to a Bar Day,
or
Ride Your Horse through a Burger King drive-thru. Frank has given me a list of actors in movies about horses and saloons. All right? One of these actors is dead. You ready to go, Paul?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Number 1 on this list, Lance Henriksen. He was Bishop in the Alien film franchise, Frank Black in Fox television series Millennium and The X-Files. Other film credits include The Terminator, Color of Night, Scream 3, and he was the leader of a vampire family in one of the greatest vampire movies ever made called Near Dark. His movie with horses and saloons, Appaloosa. 2 lawmen for hire deal with a small-town tyrant, spending much of their time at the town bar or on their signature Appaloosa horses. Number 1, Lance Henriksen. Number 2 is Carrie Snodgrass. She is best remembered for her role in film Diary of a Mad Housewife. She made her film debut in Easy Rider. Snodgrass was the first actress considered for the role of Adrian in Rocky, but she said nope because it didn't pay well enough. Other films include Murphy's Law, White Man's Burden, and Blue Sky. Her movie with horses and saloons, Pale Rider. A mysterious rider on a pale horse protects a mining community, including a memorable confrontation in a local saloon. Number 2, Carrie Snodgrass. Number 3 is Gerald McRaney. McRaney was one of the stars of Simon and Simon. He was also a star on Major Dad and Promised Land and House of Cards. He also had recurring roles in Longmire Castle and This Is Us, which earned him an Emmy Award. He was in a romantic drama called The Best of Me. His movie with horses and saloons, Deadwood, the movie, a continuation of the series that brings the horse-centric transit and the gem saloons influence to a final conclusion. Number 3, Gerald McRaney. And finally, number 4, Barry Pepper. He was in a lot of movies, including Saving Private Ryan, The Green Mile, We Were Soldiers, Battlefield Earth. He was nominated for a Screen Actors Guild Award and a Golden Globe. He won an Emmy for the miniseries The Kennedys. He was in the horror movie Crawl, trapped in the crawl space of his home, preyed upon by alligators. His movie with horses and saloons, well, he was in True Grit. You know, Matty Ross's quest involving purchasing a horse and navigating the rough inhabitants of a boarding house and saloons. Number 4, Barry Pepper. One of those actors is dead, Phil. Which one?
I think number 3.
Number 3, Gerald McRaney. No?
He's fine. He's just fine.
Frank is happy to report
Major Dad is fine.
He's 78, but he's still going. I'm going to give you another chance here, though. Listen carefully. Is it Barry Pepper? Is it Lance Henriksen? Or is it Carrie Snodgrass?
Carrie Snodgrass.
Yes. Carrie Snodgrass died in 2004. She was only 58.
Too soon.
Yeah, she was some medical emergency and she died at the hospital. All right, there you go, Phil. Congratulations. Carrie Snodgrass died, but that's to your benefit because you've won a prize.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hang on the line. Katie will get some information from you.
Well, I have to go check on some celebrities today. It's their birthdays. I always check on celebrities on their birthdays.
Mm-hmm.
Christopher Maloney is 65. He's fine.
Oh,
should be fine.
Yeah, he's totally fine.
Emmylou Harris, however.
How old's Emmylou?
79 today.
I bet she's okay.
She probably will be, but boy, when I take her, it's going to be difficult getting all that hair into the sidecar. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Pleasantly surprised to not have any accidents to report this morning. I will let you know if you're trying to get at Big or Little Cottonwood Canyon. They are getting snow and traction devices are required, so be aware of that. If you see something, you can share it with us at 33986.
All right, KXRK Provo, we're going to take a short break. I got some geek news for you after these messages. Boner of the day coming up. Victoria's got the Real Housewives update. All on the way. Stand by.
Coming soon to an Android phone near you, a fart button.
No thanks.
What do you mean? She says no thanks, you go, okay.
I go, okay.
At first reported by 9 to 5 Google, Android users on the beta update channel are noticing a new menu in calls made with the Google phone app, dubbed Audio Emoji. This surprise new feature gives callers a soundboard with 6 different sound effects, which both sides of the call can hear. So you're on a call with somebody.
There might be something else I want.
You're on a call with somebody. You could you could hear clapping, laughing, some sort of celebration, the sad trombone, wah wah, tum, a rim shot, and for some reason, what do you mean for some reason? For a great reason, fart sounds. Mm-hmm. Really, the only thing that's emoji about them is that the buttons to play the sounds are emojis. And so you're talking to somebody and you can go based on. I think that's great.
You just did it. Why do you need it?
It's
kind of cooler to do it this way.
Now, let's see who can make the best fart sound. Here's mine. Gina? Carrie? Carrie?
Let me.
No, not a real one.
Not a real one?
No.
Oh, okay.
We're in the 3rd grade. I'm sorry. All right. That's probably about it.
All right.
Like Mick did in Highland, texted in. He's like, "Oh, I had a scary dream last night." Don't tell us, Mick in Highland. It's the dream. Telling of dreams is never as interesting as you think.
Not usually. Not usually, unless you're a really good storyteller or a very vivid dreamer.
Well, people in Highland are very good storytellers.
Yes. All right. Is this a sponsored feature?
Yeah, we want to tell you to go to Cabin Fever in Trolley Square, and it's not where it used to be. It's moved. It's on the south side of the building by that parking lot.
By the Weller Books.
Yeah, by Weller Books, by the bridge that goes across. Anyway, Dave there's got all kinds of really great Easter stuff.
Last-minute great Easter stuff.
Yeah, decorations.
Funny stuff. Stuff for kids, stuff for adults.
Stuff for your Easter basket.
Yeah. It was so much more than a card store.
So much. Thank you. All right. We did get a new Supergirl trailer this week. And why this is interesting is because we see a lot more of Jason Momoa as Lobo, the last Cesarnian.
Okay.
He's the last one because he killed all of his people.
Killed everybody on his planet.
He did, in fact.
One by one.
One by one.
Just touching base to see when you think you might be coming back. You know, I'm just worried that you're not going to find your stride here if you keep going off-world all the time, Kara. I'm worried you're not going to find your people.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, Clark. I have no people.
Yeah, she witnessed her planet being destroyed, unlike Clark. That's why she's kind of
wherever you are, buddy.
Yeah. Now, this is based on the comic book, Woman of Tomorrow.
Had each other.
And Lobo's not in it.
We were lucky.
James Gunn said, well, let's put him in.
Almost by definition runs out.
But this is a song by Jimmy Ruffin from 1967. Yeah. Of course, you could expect James Gunn to find interesting music.
Carry the antidote on that person.
Yeah.
He has 3 days.
You cannot give up on me.
And yes, these aliens shot Crypto.
It's the crime of the Yellow Hills.
The dog, yes.
He murdered my innocent family.
So Ruthie, played by Eve Ridley, is hoping to avenge the death of her parents at the hands of the evil Krem of the Yellow Hills.
What?
The same Krem who shoots Crypto.
For you guys.
As seen in the comic book series that inspired the Woman of Tomorrow. But We do get a pretty good look at Jason Momoa as Lobo, and he doesn't look like he's in a Kiss tribute band so much anymore. And Superman is going to be kind of like the Big Brother kind of role.
Makes sense.
Yeah. But comic book fans will be thrilled because Lobo's got his space motorcycle with the skull on the front, and you know.
A lot of pain. A lot of suffering.
There's no home without you, buddy.
Now, if the dog dies, I'm going to be pissed. I don't think he will. Anyway, June 26th is when that movie opens.
What's the name of that song?
What?
It's from that dive bar.
Funny.
It's What Becomes of the Brokenhearted, Jimmy Ruffin.
I remember that song. I hadn't heard it for years. Yeah.
Like I said, you can always count on James Gunn finding
just the right
good obscure music to put in his movies. Another trailer that we got this week was the another one for the live-action Masters of the Universe. Now, the internet complained with the first one because it was too funny.
No, I liked it.
And I'm like, come on, how do you not laugh at He-Man?
Yeah.
It's silly.
You can't take He-Man too seriously.
Exactly. So they bring it back, and this one's more serious.
I know most of you don't remember me, but I know all of you.
You got a lot of Idris Elba, Gina.
Oh, good.
Even though I was stuck light years away on Earth, I never stopped trying to get back home.
Everything changed since you left.
It's all gone.
So after being separated for 15 years,
my family,
the Sword of Power leads Prince Adam back to Eternia, where he discovers his home is shattered because of that darn Skeletor.
Jared Leto?
And Evil Lynn, yeah. That's another thing is we get a good look at Skeletor and we get some dialogue. Now, what sort of choice do you think Leto did to do the voice of Skeletor? I wanted that. No, he goes with old-timey British evil.
Okay,
you know,
well.
so. But, anyway, so it releases June 5th. So am I reading that right? That Supergirl and He-Man? No, that's June, but different weeks. But you get a lot of Skeletor in this one, so go take a look at it. He looks, here it is.
Quake in my shadow.
So there's your letter. I wanted him to be like in the cartoon.
Yeah.
He-Man. Oh, darn you, He-Man. Anyway. So anyway, let's see. We all loved Weapons, correct? The movie Weapons.
Yeah, it was really good.
And Zach Kreger has been threatening a prequel.
Oh, an Aunt Gladys prequel?
An Aunt Gladys prequel. I think we have a picture of Aunt Gladys here to creep you out. And he is, in fact, moving forward with that. Officially getting a prequel focused on the character played by Amy Madigan, who won the Oscar for this role. Zach Shields is coming on to co-write the screenplay, and the working title is Gladys.
Perfect.
Okay.
So there she is. Oh, boy.
I can't remember at the end of Weapons.
Well,
Bill, don't ever say at the end of a movie. Stop.
You like that Fallout, though, right? That show Fallout?
Yeah.
So does everybody else, apparently. Fallout amassed a widespread global audience for the second season. First-party data shows that 83 million people worldwide watched at least some of the season during the first 13 weeks of release. So that puts Fallout in second place all-time among returning series on the Amazon-owned streamer, behind only Reacher's second season.
They did an excellent job with Fallout. Just the settings and the actors are all really good.
Season 1 of Fallout also had an uptick in viewing while Season 2 was running because people wanted to catch up. Amazon says that 100 million people globally watched at least a few minutes of it. No, there's a couple of things here. This movie, Speed Racer, it's the Wachowskis, and it's a live-action version of the cartoon.
Well, yeah, they did that a long time ago,
A long time ago, but it is now officially in the cult status territory, and they're releasing a new 4K release on May 19th, and it will be a brief theatrical run beginning the week of April 25th.
As I recall, it was not very well regarded.
It was not well regarded at the time. It is now considered one of the cult classics of the modern age. So it's getting its
due.
It's due. Now this final thing, and don't start the video until I say go. All right, Hudson. They've been working on an AI-powered animatronic Olaf.
Oh, for Frozen.
For Frozen.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the idea being is that he will walk amongst the guests at Paris Disneyland, which is where the new Frozen land is being built, and he would be able to interact and talk, because I guess doing a guy in a costume is difficult because he's so big. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, so they ran a kind of a live test this week, and we have go ahead and hit the video.
How many people were killed?
Well, this is what happened. He freezes up and just collapses.
Oh, no.
And his nose fell off.
It's so sad.
Oh, and there are children standing
and there are
there.
children all around going, oh my God.
No, Olaf, no.
They put his nose back on.
They put his nose back on because he's got to have his dignity, and then they just kind of carry him away.
Those poor kids.
But if you go to our YouTube channel, you can see that, or go on TikTok and find it for yourself. But they're so close.
He looks really good until he falls over.
And apparently he's interacting and talking, and it's Josh Gad's voice and everything. There's some robots in Star Wars land in California that seem to work fine, but they don't let them out that much. But the idea was that this is going to be a regular deal.
Now, is it Josh Gad's voice?
Josh Gad's
voice. Is he
voice.
speaking French?
No, he speaks English.
Huh.
But anyway, what's sad is how he just kind of and then collapses.
Boing.
Just falls right over.
It's a stroke. It was a stroke.
It's like he strokes out, yeah. There you go.
According to UDOT, the only thing you need to know is that if you're headed up Big or Little Cottonwood Canyon, it's snowing up there and traction devices are in effect. Now, UDOT is often wrong, and maybe you're seeing something that says, no, there's trouble over here. Well, let us know about that trouble. Text it to us, 33986. X96 presents Muse, August 20th at Utah First Credit Union Amphitheater with Portugal the Man and the Temper Trap. It says here, tune in all week long with Radio from Hell to win tickets, I believe, for Beat Gina in about an hour or so. We'll have those to give away.
We'll have that for you coming up.
Here are the boner candidates you're going to vote for in just a second. Boner candidate number 1. The sign says take a book, not all the books. Take a book. Boner candidate number 2, teleporting is no fun, says a top FEMA official. And boner candidate number 3, the Lord instructed me to tell you that you are just like Jesus.
Boner of the day, big boy news, all coming up after a short break and a song. Stand by for that.
Vaxildan, our radio pup, finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the 4th room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to zerores.com today.
Norm. Spell it with me now. N-O-R-M. And now we'll use it in some dialogue as our 2 Utah men, LeVar and LeGrand. Today the boys are standing outside the ward house, chatting with a new ward member who has just moved in from out of state. Again, the word is Norm.
Well, Brother Jensen, it's nice to have you in the ward. Where do you come from?
Yeah, what ward was you in and where?
I'm from a ward in Anaheim, California.
Well, we kind of spotted you as a Californian.
Yeah.
You may have noticed that not many of our ward members wear Hawaiian shirts to church.
Nor do many of the male members of this ward have pierced ears either, Elder Jensen.
Yeah, I'm hip. I felt like the brother from another planet in there. Thank goodness I wore shoes.
Well, why didn't you bring Mrs. Jensen and the little Jensens to church today? Maybe they, haven't moved up here with you yet.
Or if they are here, I hope they're not sick.
Oh, no, I'm not married.
Oh, a Californian and a bachelor too, huh?
Hey, is Anaheim anywhere near San Francisco?
No, it's not. Anaheim is the city that Disneyland is in.
Oh, that's right. Disneyland. That's that big amusement park with Mickey Mouse and stuff, ain't it? We never been to Disneyland.
We've been to Lagoon. That's an amusement park. It's good enough for us.
You ain't gonna wear any of them mouse ears to church, are you?
No, I don't think so. I don't imagine I'll be wearing this Hawaiian shirt again either.
So, what did you do for a living down there in Anaheim?
Well, I was and still am a tax accountant, and because you fellows have been so nice, I'd be happy to offer you some tax advice for free.
I don't pay taxes. I don't have an income, so I don't pay no taxes.
And I have a fellow that does my taxes. Norm.
Oh, what's Norm's last name? Is he in this ward? I'd kind of like to meet him.
No, his name's not Norm. His name's Evan. Evan Christiansen. Why did you think his name was Norm?
You said your accountant's Norm.
No, he said his accountant was Norm. It's a city near Provo, Utah. Orm! That's where this Evan guy is. Norm!
Oh, sorry.
Sure. We'll see you next Sunday, Brother Jensen. You should save that shirt you're wearing, too. I'm sure we'll have some kind of luau night in the cultural hall this spring sometime.
Yeah, we all get a little crazy that night.
7:23 right now. It is time for Big Boy News and Opinioendo. But first, more importantly, Boner of the Day. 3 news stories. These will be examples of bad, stupid, or funny human behavior. And you will decide with your vote of these 3 candidates which one is the worst, which one deserves to be Boner of the Day for today, April 2, 2026. We'll give you 2 candidates now, a third after the news. And once you've heard all 3, then you will vote. One of you lucky random Boner voters will receive.
Can't buy it, gotta win it. Radio from Hell Boner t-shirt.
Boner candidate number 1, the sign says take a book, not all the books. West Valley City, Angela Jensen was at home on Tuesday when a man stopped in front of her little free library.
Okay.
One of those little boxes that people put out on the curb.
Yeah.
It's not unusual for people to stop. After all, the sign near the book sharing stand on King Arthur Drive in West Valley encourages visitors to, quote, take a book or leave a book.
Yeah.
But this person had other ideas. Jensen's Ring camera caught the moment he grabbed an entire stack, most of the books in the little library, and put them into his car, leaving just 1 or 2 books on the top shelf. The whole thing was cleared out, Ms. Jensen said. Little Free Library is a Minnesota-based nonprofit organization with locations around the country. Ms. Jensen has hosted one for 5 years. She takes it seriously, posting updates about available books on Instagram and regularly rotating the selection. She even hand-painted her stand and decorates it for the holidays.
Nice. Yeah.
I want all of our neighborhoods to have access to free books, to banned books too, she said. Anything they want to access or get knowledge about. I think that it's fair to have it accessible to everybody.
Sure.
After her books were stolen, Jensen posted on it about it on social media, and she got a lot of response. I mean, the nice thing about this story is a lot of people reached out willing to come by and donate books, she said. I actually had a couple of people come by and just drop off some books. Jensen hopes that these donations will continue, and she's grateful for the response that shows there are people who care.
Yeah.
There are actually compassionate people, because I was worried that I was going to get a backlash from people saying, well, why are you putting this out there? Or, why are you posting them? But she said people have been very responsive. That's a good thing. But whoever this guy is, he's Boner candidate number 1. The sign says, take a book, not all the books. Here's Boner candidate number 2. Teleporting is no fun, says top FEMA official.
I still don't believe this isn't an Onion story.
I know.
Greg Phillips, picked to be FEMA's Office of Response and Recovery leader, has said on a podcast, teleporting is just no fun. A far-right conspiracy theorist turned high-ranking official at the U.S. Federal Emergency Management Agency claims to have once teleported to a Waffle House. Greg Phillips, who in December was appointed to lead FEMA's Office of Response and Recovery, has spoken on multiple podcasts about being teleported against his will. January 2025 podcast appearance, Mr. Phillips claimed that his car was lifted up while he was driving and transported 40 miles away into a ditch near a church. And in another instance on the same episode, Phillips said that he was teleported 50 miles away to a Waffle House in Rome, Georgia.
I saw people saying, I think he's a blackout drunk.
Yes, exactly.
And doesn't realize.
Yeah.
He says, I was with my boys one time, and I was telling them I was going to go to Waffle House and get Waffle House, and I ended up at a Waffle House. That was in Georgia, and I ended up at a Waffle House like 50 miles away from where I was.
Because where do you go when you're drunk? A Waffle House. It makes sense.
There are neurological conditions where you black out, not necessarily. But Philip said, they said, where are you? His kids, his boys. I said, a Waffle House. And they said, a Waffle House where? A Waffle House in Rome, Georgia. They said, that's not possible. You just left here a minute ago. But it was possible. It was real.
Now, he was called out on this, and he doubled down.
He didn't.
So I know what I experienced.
Yep.
Okay.
It's the car in the ditch part that makes me think that he's
the
drunk. Yeah.
Teleporting is no fun, he said. You know it's happening, but you can't do anything about it, and so you just go.
But
you just go with the ride, and wow, it's just oh man.
This is the pick for FEMA from the Trump administration. This is who they want in charge of FEMA.
Now, this isn't like Bill going to Denver.
I can teleport to Denver anytime, and I enjoy it when I do it.
That's what I'm saying.
The only thing that's a hassle is that I can't teleport back. I have to take a bus. I can't even take a plane. I have to take a bus. No, I don't know what it's a weird rule of teleportation. I have to take a bus back to Salt Lake. Boner candidate number 2, teleporting is no fun, says top FEMA official. Coming up in a moment, boner candidate number 3, the Lord instructed me to tell you that you are just like Jesus.
All right. Boner candidate number 3 coming up after this. Big boy news and opinioendo brought to you by
SALT mediation is the modern way to divorce. No court battles, flat fee mediation, uncontested services, attorney prepared paperwork. That's Wade Taylor.
Yes, it is.
Taylor. With no court appearances, visit saltmediation.com to schedule your free consultation.
And remember,
the views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
A man involved in a fiery car crash earlier this week has been identified as voice actor Eugene Merman. People magazine previously reported New Hampshire State Police were called to a single vehicle crash into a toll plaza on the F.E. Everett Turnpike in the town of Bedford. This was on Tuesday. According to a press release, the victim was identified as 51-year-old Eugene Merman. He's known for his role as Gene Belcher on the animated series Bob's Burgers. A representative for the actor tells People magazine in a statement, Eugene was in a very scary car accident. He wants to thank bystanders, state police, first responders, and hospital staff who saved him. He's grateful to be on the mend. At this time, we kindly ask for privacy for Eugene and his family as he focuses on recovering. According to the press release shared by authorities, while units were responding, a veteran state trooper assigned to Governor Kelly Ayotte's security detail came upon the crash. He saw that the vehicle was actively on fire and observed the driver was still inside. The driver, Merman, was then pulled from the burning car through a window and brought to safety. Governor Ayotte, along with other witnesses at the scene, provided assistance to the trooper. As an ambulance transported Eugene Merman to the hospital with serious injuries. No charges have been filed at this time, but the Highway Patrol said all aspects of the crash remain under investigation. He was driving an unusual car, too. I saw the name of the car here, and I thought, I don't really almost know what that is. I can't find it right now.
That Bob's Burgers money, I guess.
Maybe it was a different story I read. It listed it as a new car too. I mean, like it was brand new.
Boo. Is it true that that character's named Gene just so he didn't get mixed up?
I have never heard that, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, you don't know. All right, let's see. So ICE, their purchase of a Salt Lake City warehouse. Maybe under review.
Oh. Good.
Along with all contracts signed under former Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem.
Oh, well.
The Associated Press has reported that the purchase of 11 warehouses for a total of $1.074 billion, and that includes the Salt Lake City location, is being scrutinized and that future warehouse purchases by ICE are on hold. It's not known if the purchase of the Utah warehouse has effectively been paused during the period of review. Last month, ICE confirmed its purchase of the warehouse west of Salt Lake with the intent of turning it into a mega detention center that would house up to 10,000 people. A deed filed with the Salt Lake County Attorney's Office said ICE owns the warehouse. The deed listed the purchase price as $145 million, and that's about 50% greater than the market value. listed by the Salt Lake County Assessor's Office. Several local and state leaders have been critical of the proposed center for humanitarian reasons, as well as the impact the facility would have on city resources, on water and sewer and traffic and things like that. But the pause comes days after Markwayne Mullen was sworn in as the new Homeland Security Secretary, replacing Kristi Noem, who was removed from her post. According to the report, the Department of Homeland Security responded to the warehouse purchase pause by saying, as with any transition, we are reviewing agency policies and proposals, but there is some feeling that Markwayne Mullen does not care for this way of handling
I'll
things.
give him that. That's good.
So we'll see.
Just wait.
Okay. I mean, I'm not getting too excited.
I mean, he's not going to be a great guy, but
he'll do something special.
But he said he wants to make sure to work with community leaders and be good partners wherever ICE is. Former BYU star Puka Nakua.
Yeah.
So it's really nice to say that name, isn't it? It's fun to say. Puka Nakua has reportedly checked into a rehabilitation facility in Malibu, California. According to the California Post, Nakua's attorney said the current Los Angeles Rams All-Pro wide receiver has been in rehab, and the decision had nothing to do with the allegations made. Yeah, sure.
Of course it
made
did.
against him for an incident that allegedly occurred on New Year's Eve. He was in there a substantial period of time before any of these allegations broke, with the woman who filed the lawsuit, said Nakua's attorney, Levi McCathern, and he is scheduled to be there for a while longer. Last month, a woman had filed a lawsuit that claimed that Puka Nakua bit her on the shoulder and made an anti-Semitic statement while attending a New Year's Eve event. After the lawsuit was filed, McCarthan denied the allegations about the anti-Semitic comment in the strongest possible terms. Apparently, Puka Nakua said, "Oh yeah, I bit her. I did that, but I didn't say anything anti-Semitic." Well, we'll see. Several dozen survivors of sexual assault and advocates celebrate new Utah laws that they say will make a difference, including one banning law enforcement and prosecutors from asking survivors to take a polygraph examination.
This is one of the good things that the legislature did.
Advocates say subjecting survivors to polygraph tests can further traumatize them, and the Democratic lawmaker behind the law said she was motivated by hearing the story of a Utah man who accused his counselor of touching him inappropriately. The man, identified only by his pseudonym Andrew, decided to sit for a polygraph only to have the results say he was lying. This is according to Angela Romero, Democrat of Salt Lake. The polygraph came back as him being deceitful. It devastated him, and the guy he accused, the therapist, they didn't bring any charges at that time, but later, some years later, it turns out he'd been doing this to a lot of people.
And if they had listened to him and not followed the polygraph, they could have prevented a bunch of other people from being.
Now let's see these big data centers at the heart of the AI boom are producing so much heat that they're spiking land temperatures for miles around by up to 16 degrees Fahrenheit, new research says. The effect is so pronounced that the researchers say they're creating entire heat islands. The findings, detailed in a study that's yet to be peer-reviewed, added to an already grim picture of the environmental impact of these sprawling data centers, the largest of which consume enough energy to power entire cities. Strong earthquake jolted California, San Francisco Bay Area, early morning hours, 4.9.
I got an alert on my phone.
That's pretty big for 4.9.
That is.
Just before 1:45 a.m., I think that's Pacific time, shaking awake sleeping residents and surprising people with alerts to their phone. According to the USGS, the earthquake was centered near Boulder Creek, an unincorporated area in the Santa Cruz Mountains.
Earthquake warning has been issued. It's going to be 9.0 or greater magnitude. It may destroy lots of houses.
You want to know what they're eating on the Artemis?
On
the rocket?
What the astronauts are eating?
The toilet information and the food information.
189 unique menu items. So we can't go through all of them. But here are some of the beverages that they have available.
Mountain Dew, as we said.
They have mango
right?
peach smoothie, green tea, coffee, apple cider, cocoa, strawberry breakfast drink. The most common food items, tortillas, wheat flatbread, vegetable quiche, breakfast sausage, couscous with nuts, mango salad, broccoli au gratin, beef brisket, spicy green beans, macaroni and cheese. There are lots of different sauces. They have all kinds of flavorings: maple syrup, chocolate spread, strawberry jam, honey cinnamon, almond butter.
Cookie butter? They got cookie butter?
I want a chocolate chip cookie. Eat me. Eat me.
They have 5 Canadian products. It doesn't say which ones.
Maple syrup.
Maple syrup.
And for dessert, pudding, cobbler, candy-coated almonds, cake, chocolate, and cookies.
They're only gone 10 days. They have all this.
Well, this is
They have
calorie.
variety?
This is calorie heavy work. They're going to eat well while they're aboard that capsule. They are even having cauliflower.
Even cauliflower. Yeah, that's the one you're most shocked about. Is the cauliflower?
Yeah. Why nobody adds cauliflower? I mean, on purpose. It's always an afterthought.
On purpose.
You can eat a butt and go to hell.
I like cauliflower, but I don't. It's like, oh yeah, there's cauliflower too.
No,
Eat me.
I told my husband a couple days ago I wanted to go to Lizzie's, and I specifically said they have that cauliflower
Well, they got
that I like.
it's smoked or grilled or whatever it is.
It's got the za'atar seasoning
it's good.
on it. Yeah,
And-
I specifically asked for cauliflower.
And then did he say, well, okay, then why don't you go?
Well, no, we went
Eat me.
together.
All right. Weather traffic.
Okay, so rain showers before 3. Then it will be cold enough it could be a little snowflakey this afternoon. Thunder possible, wind possible. It's a very cold, wet front coming through. Let's see, could continue into overnight tonight into tomorrow, but then things that dry out for the weekend and warm up, it looks like. Kind of surprised we haven't had more traffic issues. Just one thing to tell you about: disabled vehicle southbound I-15 Bangor Highway, milepost 290. It's the right lane there blocked. And is snowing up in the canyon, so Parley seeing a little bit of snow. Big and Little Cottonwood Canyons, traction devices required for theirs, so they're getting enough that's happening. And I don't think anybody sent anything in via text, but you certainly can if you see something. 33986.
Here's boner candidate number 3. The Lord has instructed me to tell you that you are just like Jesus. On Wednesday, Donald Trump hosted an Easter event at the White House with evangelical groups. And during one of the segments of the private event, Pastor Paula White Cain was invited to address the gathering, where she ended up comparing Donald Trump to Jesus Christ. As per White Cain, both Jesus and Trump had been betrayed and arrested and falsely accused. It's a familiar pattern that our Lord and Savior showed us, she said. Jesus taught us so many lessons through his death, burial, and resurrection. He showed us great leadership through sacrifice, she said, while adding that similarly, Trump had paid the price like no one else had. It almost cost him his life. Sir, because of his resurrection, you rose up. Because he was victorious, you were victorious, said White Cain, while adding, Sir, I believe the Lord said to tell you this. Because of his victory, you will be victorious in all you put your hand to. While White Cain's speech may have received a standing ovation from the MAGA crowd at the White House, it pretty much pissed everybody else in the world off.
Well, she's a nut.
Boner candidate number 2. The Lord instructed me to tell you that you are just like Jesus.
All right. Let's review the first 2 and vote.
Boner candidate number 1. The sign says, take a book, not all the books. So it's a little library there out in front of this woman's home in West Valley City. And it says there, take a book, leave a book. Well, a man stopped in front of her little free library and took almost all of the books. Boner candidate number 2, teleporting is no fun, says a top FEMA official. Gregory Phillips, picked to lead FEMA's Office of Response and Recovery, that claims that he's transported or teleported to a Waffle House 50 miles away in the blink of an eye. And boner candidate number 3, the Lord instructed me to tell you that you are just like Jesus.
Time to vote for Boner of the Day. 1, 2, or 3. Remember your candidate number, the one that you think is the worst, the one that you think should win Boner of the Day. 1, 2, or 3. Put that single digit in the message of a text. And text that to 33986. All right? That's one way to vote. Oh, here they come. Or you can call Katie in the producer's booth. She's taking phone calls right now. Your live voice vote at 877-602-9696. Or go online, x96.com. Look for the box that says Boners April 2, 2026. Click on there and vote. If you don't see that box, refresh your browser. It'll appear. Click and vote. All right. As soon as we award the Boner, Victoria will be here for the Real Housewives update. We got an email of interest on the way. Beat Gina coming up. All that and more on the way. Stand by. Here we go. Let's vote. Boner of the Day. You got 3 minutes.
Party.
Don't fight the dance party.
I can't dance.
Well, you don't have to be good at it.
I won't dance. Don't ask me.
Do it when no one's looking.
Yeah, that's the secret because nobody wants to see it.
What about like slow dancing, like romantic dancing? How about that kind of dancing?
Well, I can hang on to a woman. Yeah,
I can hang on to a
and I can rock back and forth.
Yeah, that's dancing.
That's pretty easy.
Yeah, you can do that.
That's my slow dancing. I hang on to her. You just move me around.
I would like to learn how to like couples dance.
Would you really?
I would.
Like ballroom dancing?
No, I mean just like yeah, just be able to, if you're at a party or a wedding or something and there's dancing, to be able to dance with my husband and
you
like
don't know how to do that?
I mean, other than doing what Carrie's doing, it would be nice to...
The Frankenstein dance.
Yeah, it's essentially Frankenstein.
I mean, I don't want them to, swing dance and flip me up in the air. No, I just mean,
jitterbug.
No, just a little...
Yeah.
Haven't you ever been at a wedding where there's always a couple or two that know what they're doing?
Yeah,
and you look at them and go, I wish.
No, I always think, God, those people are nerds.
It looks nice.
Everybody is secretly loathing and envious.
Exactly.
At the same time.
Yeah.
I wish I could do that. Oh.
Yeah. No, I gave up on, or dancing gave up on me a long time ago.
Well, a texter asks, is there a dance that you can do while seated? Maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe that's something you could look into.
Okay.
Oh, there's a Tasmanian chair dance.
There's a Tasmanian chair.
The Tasmanian chair dance.
What's the dance they do at the Jewish weddings when you sit in the chair and
the tarantella?
They walk you around the room?
I don't think that's just for everybody. No, I think you have to be a special guest.
Yeah.
I could sit in the chair and they could carry me around the room.
I think that's the tarantella.
Is that what they call it?
Yeah.
I love that because I love that pasta.
And that's a translation of tarantula, and you dance around like you're stomping on tarantulas.
What?
I believe. Again,
why carrying the chair? I
don't know. That's something I have no knowledge of, but I think that dance is the tarantella.
I was told once by a Hare Krishna that Krishna is responsible for all forms of dance.
Oh.
Because he was killing a many-headed snake, stomping on it with his feet.
Yeah.
It's Italian.
Tarantella is Italian,
yes.
That's right. But they do it isn't that what they call the dance they do at Jewish weddings?
No.
No.
Okay.
The Romans used to do that dance, the tarantella.
9:07. Let's wire the boner.
And the boner of the day is brought to you in part by tortellini and an artichoke.
Just one artichoke?
Well, half of an artichoke.
Okay.
And there's a heat wave coming. Stay cool. Get new AC unit from Larson HVAC and Plumbing for as low as $68 a month, or save $1,000 on an ultra-high efficiency model. Go to larsonhvac.com/X96.
Well, the clear-cut winner with close to 200 votes was boner candidate number 3. The Lord instructed me to tell you that you're just like Jesus. But I wish that...
I liked number 2. I think number 2
number 2 did pretty well. The teleporting is no fun.
Yeah.
But number 1, the sign says, take a book, not all books.
Yeah.
It only got 28 votes, but we heard from the woman who's the owner of this little library.
Yeah, it says, I'm the tiny librarian. After the story aired, other libraries in Salt Lake messaged me and sent videos of the same man and car stealing all their books, too.
So he's on a crusade to get rid of these awful, evil books.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, catch this guy.
It would seem to me if we'd had that information,
he would have,
that might have won.
Yeah. I think you're right.
But boner candidate number 3 is the winner today.
There you go. That's your boner of the day for today. April 2, 2026, now qualified to be boner of the week. Is this sponsored, Gina?
I wish it were.
It should
That
be.
would be great.
I'm a bitch, I'm a lover, I'm a child, I'm a mother, I'm a sinner, I'm a saint.
I would hope that Andy Cohen would sponsor it.
Yeah.
Somebody.
I think he should. Here we go. It's it's the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, right?
Yes.
And our good friend Victoria, who is in Chicago and faithfully watching this show so that we don't have to, is here to tell us what happened.
What happened?
What happened?
What had happened was you get these girls together and they make some TikToks. Actually, I'm conflicted about you guys getting Bravo money, because then you might have to do certain things, but then we don't have to worry about the future of the show. But anyway, I would love to make you some Bravo money. Anyway, so what had happened was for season 3, episode 8 of the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, the Book of Awakening, just as like a highlight of the main events of this episode. So they filmed the reunion for season 2, because we're watching season 3, so we're watching back over other things they've done. Anyway, they go to LA. That was season. And what I don't even really care. But anyway, they go to LA to promote season 2 because we're watching season 3.
Well, thanks for making that totally unclear.
You're not going to remember anything.
No, it's true. It's true.
And then during this episode 2, they officially announced, or when they were filming the reunion, they got the official announcement that Jen and Whitney are going to be on Dancing with the Stars, which we already know now. Michaela and her husband are sorting through some issues in their relationship. We're going to get lots of Taylor and Dakota, and because in this episode they're really getting back together, and then but more drama. We get Whitney confronting Demi about her inconsistencies about Marciano. We get Mom Talk attends a Pride event, and then we're going to get this rumor about Dakota. So I'm going to highlight just a couple of these.
Okay.
So
Now let me make sure I've got this right though. So all of that, they don't know at this point that Taylor Frankie Paul has fallen from grace.
No, this was way before.
Yeah, this is all way before that.
Yeah.
They know that. Okay.
Yeah, because we're in season 3, and this is episode 8, and we still have to get through season 4, or season 3. Season 4. And then once we get through season 4, then we're still like on the brink of stuff's about to break.
Okay.
Because we still know about the domestic violence stuff from season 1, right? So she's still on probation at this point, and we know about all of this stuff. But the fall from grace that you're talking about, no, we're nowhere near that. We have a long way to go to see that journey.
Okay.
So we'll end with that. So we're going to start with Whitney confronting Demi. There's this whole thing with the Marciano rumors, which again, like whatever. But one of the things is that Demi didn't go to the reunion. But at the reunion, some information came out about Demi's inconsistencies, because Demi's been accusing Marciano of being a sexual predator. And Whitney has been a stand for Demi. She's had her back. One of the things that came out was that Demi says her daughter accidentally, quote unquote, FaceTimed Marciano, and that Demi sent Marciano a video of her daughter. And the question is, if she thinks that Marciano is a sexual predator, why is she letting her daughter engage with this guy?
That's weird.
Yeah, this is like real, and it really, like, as I'm watching, it's like, this is so weird and ick. So then Whitney meets up with Demi to confront her about this because she has been defending Demi. And so we get the recap of that. But in confessionals, so check out my Instagram at Judgy Empath, and I sent you all some pictures. So in confessionals, they're talking to Whitney about her reflections about what happened and everything. And they ask Whitney, what do you think about Demi's excuses or her justifications or her explanations? And Whitney says it makes her uncomfy. And the producers will say, uncomfy? And I'm like, anyway.
Not uncomfortable. Uncomfy.
Well, she doesn't. She's either comfy or uncomfy. She's never uncomfortable or uncomfortable. She's comfy or uncomfy.
And we're not going to talk like grown-ups, God forbid. And so, but one of the things that was interesting is they do this Pride event in response to HB 77, which would have been a couple of years ago because we're so behind on the filming of this. But that was the bill that prohibited the Pride flag.
Yeah.
And so they participate in an event to show their solidarity. And there's some interesting conversations around what the Mormon church believes, this idea of like religion versus culture and how they want to navigate that and not subscribe to that. So they're going to that event to make it clear. But at the event, so I have a picture of Dakota and Jesse's husband. They do what they call a bump of caviar. So I don't know if you guys have heard
wait a minute.
of it.
They're snorting caviar?
No, they eat it, but they're pretend they do this. No, but they still put it on. It's so dumb.
Again, they're not the adults. Why are we not being adults?
Because they're stupid.
Well, and I do want to add that there's this champagne bar in Chicago that you can go to and you can order a bump of caviar. And I tried it, and I didn't do it that way. But I'm like, are they really going to put this on my hand? And they don't. They bring it to you out in the spoon, and then you can put it on your hand if you want. But I'm like, I'm not doing that.
No.
But this is totally, it's so dumb. I think it's a finance bro thing is what it looks like to me.
Yeah.
But then these TikTokers are doing it. Anyway, but the thing that I thought was fun about this was that we get a very close-up shot of Meredith Marks caviar. This is the caviar that they're eating, and this is a Real Housewives of Salt Lake City call out. So
are they actually eggs from Meredith?
She's way past that.
Yeah. All this caviar that we have lying around here in Utah.
Yeah, it's a big thing here.
Right?
It's probably brine shrimp.
Yeah, brine shrimp eggs.
Yeah, we should look closer at that container. Anyway, so now time for the unpleasantness. So Taylor and Dakota, so they've reconciled. They're spending more time together. There's this whole thing, which is really sad, where they go and get family pictures done with their kid, and their kid's maybe 2, and then you get comments from Taylor in confessional saying that she's trying to manage her expectations, but she's hoping that they can get to a good place because they do need to co-parent their child. And then in a separate scene, we get Macy talking to her husband about all of this, and she really doesn't like them being back together, right? So Macy can see the writing on the wall, like 2 years before all of this really, really blows up. And she says it gives her the ick. And we know that she's not wrong about getting the ick about this whole thing.
Yeah.
So the thing that started bubbling up in the previous episode, and we get more information in this episode, is that Dakota did something with somebody while he and Taylor were kind of together. And so we get a hint of this in the previous episode. And then what happens at the end of this episode is Taylor finds out. And Dakota tells her. And what it was he hooked up with a family friend. And she describes this person as basically being family. And so she's really upset that Dakota was having issues with her. And instead of like going outside of the group and finding someone else to console him, he goes and this is what she says. She's like, why did he go somewhere else? Like, why did he do this with this person? And she blames this person too. And they bleep out this person's name, so I don't really know the relation to them. But she's sincerely upset. And this is tough because one of the thoughts I've had, especially because of my line of work, is, these now women, but girls, when they were in this, like their brains weren't fully formed, right? When they start this TikTok stuff, when they are getting into this world, like they're developing these problem-solving skills, this way of navigating the world. And I don't know anything about Taylor's background. I don't think she has all the best resources for herself to deal with stuff. And I don't know about you all, but I know people that have drama like this.
Sure,
they get in these toxic and so, but do I want to watch this?
No,
I don't know.
I think that's. But I think people do. That's why it's there.
That's why it's popular.
Yeah.
People want to see this stuff.
Yeah, and I've been thinking about that too. Like, there's just different types of genres that we like to watch, and some people are like, this is the type of things that's interesting to them. And so anyway, but this is it stinks. And then I did post a picture when they were at the Pride event. They put the name and the age of the different people on the show, and so they put Dakota, and underneath they put Taylor's baby daddy, and so I do find that mildly amusing. I have a picture of that.
Mm-hmm.
And so but separately from this, and so we're gonna get a lot more of this over the rest of this season, the next season. But then I did want to throw out a request. I got a message from a fan wanting to know what that pink lipstick is that they wear, because it is the perfect color. So if anybody knows,
try to
please
find
DM
that.
me,
All right,
and I will pass the information along. My drinking game to go along with all the ick of this is the ick. Thank you, Macy. And so you're going to take a drink each time you get the ick about your watching, and I think you're going to need at least 2 bottles of something to get through all the icks.
Yeah.
So you get the ick if you're uncomfy.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, that should have been the drinking game. Thank you, Bill. I'll change it. And then follow me on Instagram at Judgy Empath. I'm going to see you all next week. The symposium is next week, so just looking forward to getting together.
All right.
So you'll be here, what, Thursday?
Yes. Yep. Be there on Thursday.
Next week. All right.
Thanks, Victoria.
See you later.
Okay,
Looking
thanks,
forward
Brian.
to it.
Take care.
Thank you so much.
Judgy Empath on Instagram.
There you go. Traffic.
A friend of the program says 3 vehicles spun out northbound I-15 just before the Perry exit in Box Elder County. 2 in the ditch, 1 on the left shoulder. Police arriving on the scene now. That is an Infiniteam report if I ever heard one. If you see something like that or just want to let us know what's happening wherever you are, you can do that via text. Just make sure it's safe for you to text 33986. Utah's favorite family fun spot, Lagoon, is now open weekends. Come enjoy nonstop rides and entertainment. Tickets and details at x96.com, and tune in to Todd Newcomb all week long to win tickets.
All right, KXRK Provo. We will take a short break. We'll be back after these with some emails of interest. Beat Gina coming up as well. Stand by for all of that. Also, a morsel of murder featuring Ed Brass's roommate.
Oh.
Your roommate?
They
classmate.
They were in law school together.
Right. Coming up.
They were never roommates.
They weren't roommates. Classmates. Sorry about that, Ed. Stand by for all of that. Larson, HVAC, and plumbing.
I know they were at your house yesterday.
Yes.
They were also at my house yesterday because we're part of the VIP program where they come and check your systems twice a year. Just make sure everything's running well.
Yeah.
The technician said, I got your air all the way down to 46 degrees, nice and cold. Same thing?
Same thing.
Okay, yeah. It changed to filters, turned off the humidifier.
Exactly.
And when he left, did I give him a credit card or anything? No, because it's part of the VIP program.
VIP treatment.
You can have that too. And right now, they're doing Friends at Larson HVAC and Plumbing. You can get the X96 special on a 20-point tune-up and free whole home HVAC and plumbing assessment. Surprises can be expensive. Larson's here to help you stay cool now and avoid costly repairs later. They fix what needs fixing and won't sell you things you don't need. Give them a call today, 801-930-5450. Mention X96 and you'll get the Friends of the Program special on spring tune-ups. LarsonHVAC.com/X96 or call 801-930-5450.
God. God. Spell it with me now. G-O-D. Like you wouldn't know that already. Anyway, we'll use the word God in a bit of conversation between our 2 Utah buddies, LeVar and LeGrand. The boys are at Lagoon attending LeGrand Ardun's family reunion. Again, the word is God.
Glad you could come to Lagoon for my family reunion, LeVar.
Well, it's nice of you to invite me, LeGrand. I don't have no family of my own. Come to think of it, I don't have a last name. The Dunn clan sure is numerous, though.
Well, it's fine old polygamous stock, LeVar.
Your granddad had more than one wife?
10. That ain't nothing. My actual dad, he had 3 wives, too.
Well, how come you never had more than one wife?
Well, I tried, believe me, I tried. I wanted to marry more girls than Midge, but I just couldn't seem to interest none of them. Besides, Midge said she wasn't really for it. Said there wasn't enough man in me to go around. whatever that means.
Hey, listen, which ride you want to go on before the kids find us again?
Well, let's go on the sky ride from the north end of the park so as we can look down to Bountiful. I want to see if I can see the new temple up on the hill there.
You can see it for a long ways. I was driving down from Ogden, up there cruising for stuff at the DI. You know, that's a really good DI up there. Anywho, you can see that Bountiful temple from Cherry Hill on the old highway, but then you lose sight of it when you drop down here by Lagoon.
Well, I've actually drove up to it. Drove around that temple and such.
And how'd you get there?
Just drove down I-15 and then got off at the Bountiful exit and then headed east.
Just got off at the main Bountiful exit, huh?
Yep. Hey, you know what I need right now?
What's that?
Need me a slush puppy. It's god awful hot out of here all of a sudden.
Sure has. And nothing will cool you off like a slush puppy.
They got all the flavors?
Yep, they got the blue, the red flavor, the green flavor, and the most cooling flavor of them all. Yeller.
Got 'em all, huh?
Got 'em all.
Like Lindsay did from Bluffdale, texted in.
Bluffdale.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I have an email of interest here.
Okay.
Is it in fact of?
It is in fact an email of interest of some import, and it's time sensitive.
Wow. Okay. Email of interest of some port time in. Yeah.
Do it now.
I'm sorry I didn't get to this sooner. I received this email on Tuesday, and now it's Thursday.
Okay.
Hey, Radio from Hell. Long-time listener here. Like day one long.
Oh, wow.
February 1992 long.
Wow.
Back when the station was still figuring itself out, I won the Cure album, Wish. And I had to drive down to that tiny Provo station by the old asbestos plants to pick it up, which in hindsight feels very on brand for the early 90s.
Sure, yeah.
Yep.
I've basically grown up with you, Kerry Jackson, Bill Allred, and Gina Barberi, and have been in my background noise, or you have been my background noise through decades of life, and somehow you're still standing, which is impressive. So now it's my turn to shamelessly ask for help. I'm a second grade teacher in Ogden, and I'm currently in the America's Favorite Teacher contest, up against 75,000 plus teachers across the country. They've split us into 100 plus groups, and I've somehow clawed my way to first place so far, thanks to my local Ogden people going all in. And when I say all in, I mean I've been out there handing out flyers to 33 local businesses, including fire stations, police stations, and the library, like I'm running for mayor of second grade. Here's the catch, because of course there's always one. Every round resets to 0. So it's kind of like Groundhog Day, but with more anxiety. Upcoming rounds, the top 10, April 2nd, which is today, through the 9th. Top 5, the 9th through the 16th. And there are group finals, 16th through the 23rd. Quarterfinals, 27th of April to 7th of May. Semifinals, May 8 to 14. And finals, May 15 to 21. I'm trying to put Ogden, Utah, and my low-income school, Ogden Preparatory Academy, on the map and actually take this thing all the way. If I win, Bill Nye comes to my school, which for my students would just be completely life-changing. Also, for me, let's be honest. Oh, yeah, and there's also $25,000 and a Hawaii trip. But here's the real deal. I'd use that money to help my students in school and community, pay off lunch balances, library fines, support families, cover some lingering medical bills from foot surgery, and chip away at my student loans from earning my master's degree. And just to be clear, I've already been to Hawaii because my brother lives there, and I go there plenty of times. I'm doing this for Bill Nye. My second graders told me to get with the times. So I started a YouTube channel documenting everything. Parents, coworkers, classroom clips, with more content on the way.
What's the
Well, the YouTube is it's a bunch of numbers.
We'd have to put a link up.
So we'll have to put a link up. Okay. Now, the voting link is, and we'll put both of these. Well, I think we can post both of these, right? America's Fave, F-A-V, americasfaveteacher.org. And her name is Julie Avellino, Avellino, Avellino. She's on Facebook, Jules Avellino, Joules, Jules Avellino, red cowboy hat because Lehigh roots never die. I know you guys get a million of these kind of things, but if there's any chance of a shout-out, a mention, or even a sarcastic eye roll in my direction, I'll take it.
Not at all.
Thanks for 30 years of keeping Utah weird, informed, and mildly inappropriate. Julie, a.k.a. Jules, a nickname given 20 years ago because I have so much energy. Still listening, still laughing, now slightly campaigning. P.S. I've attached the campaign flyers I've been using to claw my way forward in the finals. Equal parts teacher energy, caffeine, and determination. If nothing else, you'll see I'm fully committed and possibly a little unhinged at this point. Can we get this on our Facebook pretty quick?
I think
the place to put it?
Facebook, probably our all of our socials, right? Hudson, we can do that.
Yeah. So and again, just the voting link is the easiest thing for me to read at this point. americasfaveteacher.org, and it's 2026 Julie Avellino. But we'll post all of that stuff. Go look at our Facebook and help her out.
Yeah, it'd be fun if Bill Nye came to your school.
That'd be really cool.
It'd be fun if Bill Nye came here.
Well, yeah.
Be on the show.
Maybe he could come here and be on the show if we can help her and push her through to the top. I think it's remarkable that she's on her own.
Yeah, maybe
she's the top of the heap in the first round. So,
that's great.
So excellent. And I wonder, do you still have your copy of that Cure album that you won from us?
I hope so.
That'd be nice to know. And also, we need to know, did you, by any chance, get mesothelioma by coming down to the studio where the asbestos...
Lord knows I did.
The asbestos plants were. Isn't that what it is, mesothelioma? Yeah. All right, so Julie Avellino, good luck, and we'll post all that
Ogden
stuff.
Teachers.
And we love, and I'm an Ogden boy through and through, so we'll do our best for you and keep at it and let us know how it goes.
Yeah, let's get that on our social medias. I guess you can forward that to Katie. And
I will do it right now.
And she will get that on there. That's pretty cool. Well, that was certainly an email of interest. How long do we have to vote?
Well, I
spaced that out.
So there's a round that's starting today.
Okay,
but this is going into May, so there are just like several rounds.
Different rounds, yeah.
All right.
Well, keep us posted, Jules.
Sketchy Blake of Ogden approves, but don't let this Bill Nye contest distract you. We're still sketchy.
Well, I think Bill Nye's kind of sketchy.
Well,
speaking of Ogden, I heard from our attorney, Ed Brass,
who
says it's a hail, lightning, thunder going on in Ogden right now. And then your wife said it was?
She said that it's a lot of strong wind up in Mount Doom. And down here, it's nothing. So that must mean...
It's the end of the world.
Katie, let me know if you got that. I forwarded it to you.
Katie has stepped out for a bit, so she...
It's the end of the world.
She will get it. Well, that's pretty cool.
Let's see.
We got another minute here if you have anything.
I'm trying to see. I
Did you have another email?
I
or?
did, but I don't know where it is right now. Yeah. Oh, here's Angela. Angela Moore, the tiny librarian.
Oh, yes.
Sent an email as well.
Oh, okay.
Oh, good.
So after the story aired, you got this from a text, right, Gina?
Yeah.
After the story aired, she has emailed other libraries in the Salt Lake, messaged me, and sent me videos of the same man. So there are videos of the same man, same car, stealing all of their books too. She says, now we're on to him.
Yeah.
Librarians unite.
Oh.
She should send us the picture, and we can shame him.
Yeah.
Let's shame him.
It's pretty clear this guy is, I'm getting rid of these awful books.
Yeah, I think that picture that was with the news story, that was her.
Okay.
In front of the little library, not the guy stealing books.
There she is.
Yeah.
And she painted that up herself. Look at that. That's nice.
When I'm out walking in my neighborhood, there's a few houses that have those. They always make me happy.
Do you ever take a book?
I don't, because I have more books than I need, but I should probably just donate some to them. I should probably
there you go.
I take them sometimes and read them and then take them back.
But it just makes me happy seeing them.
Oh, that reminds me, I've got comic books for your boy.
Oh, thank you. I sent him a Easter care package with the last ones you gave me, and I did that, I don't know, 3 weeks ago. He still hasn't got it yet.
He still hasn't gotten it.
I'm wondering if they're being even more cautious about delivering packages now.
Because of things.
Maybe the Iranians are shooting them down.
Well, and I gave him a very thorough assortment of Peeps in there for the Dr. Pepper ones.
Well, that's why it's not gotten through.
Yeah, the Sour Patch Kid ones.
Have you tried the Dr. Pepper?
Yeah, they're good.
Are they good?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm curious.
Yeah, I gave him a whole assortment. So.
And
you know what else I sent?
What?
Little Matchbox cars.
Matchbox cars.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What a great thing they are. Hot Wheels cars. They're only $1 at the grocery store. All right, let's see. Oh, let's take a break, play a song, and after that, it's Beat Gina, multiple choice pop culture trivia. All you got to do is play the game to win. What do we have?
Oh, it is tickets to see Muse August 20th at Utah First Credit Union Amphitheater with Portugal the Man and the Temper Trap.
Muse tickets, 877-602-9696 is the number to call to play Beat Gina. And we will play that right after a short break and a song. Muse tickets at 877-602-9696. Traffic?
Crash eastbound I-80. This is up in Summit County, milepost 146 at Kimball Junction. Now, I have two competing reports from UDOT. One says crash northbound I-15, 750 north in Willard. The next one says crash southbound I-15 in Willard. Maybe it's both sides of the freeway. Maybe UDOT's confused. If you're in that area and can let us know, that would be great. 33986.
All right. We'll play Beat Gina coming up after these. Stand by.
Food.
Yes.
Everybody likes to talk about food.
Sure.
Time Out magazine has released the world's best food cities, top 10 food cities, and I have them right here. And then there's also an article about the most iconic food from each state in the United States.
All right.
And I sort of want to do part of both. Do all the food cities and then the iconic foods as well.
Mm-hmm.
So there are 10 cities listed here, and you have eaten in one of them. Maybe I think. Yep. I bet you've eaten. No, you've eaten in two of them, I think. And Gina's not eaten in maybe only one of them.
Well, let's see.
Jakarta, Indonesia, number 10. Great food city, it says. Here's one you've eaten in, Carrie. Paris, France.
Yes.
Gina?
I have not eaten in Paris, France.
Shanghai, China. Lagos, Nigeria. Mexico City. I need to go to Mexico City.
The food scene in Mexico City's really taken off lately.
Supposed to, yeah. Madrid, Cape Town, South Africa, Medellin, Colombia, number 3, Bangkok, Thailand, and the number 1 food city, and this is in the world, New Orleans, Louisiana.
In the world?
Yeah.
I've eaten there.
Yeah, me too.
Good food.
Number 1 food city.
That's interesting.
There are so many different influences from all around the world, all combined into...
It's a port city, so,
So there you go. Now there's this other thing, the iconic foods of every state. This is put together by the Food Network. And so it's things like, in Alabama, chicken with white barbecue sauce.
Yes.
In Alaska, king crab. That's the iconic food of Alaska. Arizona, chimichangas.
Okay.
California, avocado toast.
Of course.
Utah, fry sauce.
Oh, I was going to say pastrami burger.
Fry sauce. Really? Fry sauce?
It's not a meal, really.
Well, no, it's just a food item. Fries. We get fry sauce.
Should be pastrami burger.
But then you get fries with fry sauce with that.
Onion rings, thank you. With the fry sauce.
Yeah. I hate going to a place though where you like the burger but you don't like their fries. So you have to go someplace else to get the fries.
That's why you Boulevard Express it, Bill.
Huh?
Boulevard Express.
I don't know what that is.
You get your burger one place, and then you say thank you, and you drive to the next place and get your fries, and you drive to the next place.
Well, then
and
it all gets cold.
Then you park under the underpass and eat it and cry.
There's a way to do this.
It all gets cold.
It's often said that people of Utah speak a language all their own. It's a language that's often confusing and even incomprehensible to newcomers here in the Beehive State. So, Radio from Hell presents a handy guide to help everyone understand how the natives speak. It's the Utah word of the day, and today's word is...
Melon. M-E-L-O-N, melon. Today's word was submitted by friend of the program, Allison P. Allison says she heard this word used on local news during discussion of voter turnout in our past electoral event. Allison didn't specify if the word was used by a newsreader or by someone being interviewed for the news. We can only speculate. Thanks, Allison. And if you hear a Utah word, please send your example to radiofromhell@x96.com. Please put Utah word in the subject line. Again, the word is melon.
Hey there, LeGrand. I got to ask you something.
Okay.
Do I talk funny?
Huh?
I mean, I recognize that I sound different than some folks that I talk to down at the Golden Hour Center. I mean, I go down there and I play cards with the old folks on Thursday.
Well, I know that you do. But what makes you think that you talk funny? Do you talk different than them Golden Hours folks?
Yeah, some, I guess. I mean, a bunch of them are not original Utahns, and when I say certain things to them, they look at me strange, and then I know I've said something that they didn't get or think was correct.
Well, for instance...
Well, we was talking about the election.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, a bunch of them aren't from Utah, but they said they'd voted anyway. And I said, how did you vote, especially when you weren't in your home state? How did you vote?
And
they have something called an absentee ballot, and they vote by way of the Postal Service. And I said, oh, I vote that way too right here in my home state. I do a Melon ballot, and man, everybody just stopped and stared at me.
What? I don't get it. What was wrong with that?
Well, then one of them said, real smart aleck kind of guy, puts down his cards and says, a Melon ballot? You got a cantaloupe running for governor?
Huh?
Honeydew running for mayor? How many melons are office holders here in Utah, he says.
Well, why would he say that? I mean, you was talking about sending in your vote through the mail, not voting for melons.
Right. I said I sent my Melon ballot, not a ballot to vote for a melon. There's a big difference between a Melon ballot and a Melon ballot, I would say.
Well, exactly. Besides, what kind of idiot would vote for a cantaloupe?
Join us again some other time as we examine.
We'll swing our way into the Beat Gina game in just a moment. But first, I'm your announcer, Johnny O. And let's be real about popcorn, shall we?
Okay.
Plain popcorn is from movie theaters.
Oh.
And people who enjoy being bored.
What?
But when you want a snack that actually talks back, you reach for Fiddle Faddle.
Oh, I love Fiddle
We've been perfecting the art of the crunch since your parents were wearing bell-bottoms. It's the ultimate trio. Fluffy jumbo popcorn, glazed to perfection, and tossed with big, crunchy peanuts. Choose your vibe. Buttery toffee flavor, smooth, rich, and dangerously addictive, or classic caramel, deep, roasted, toasted sugar vibes with a salty finish. Road trips and hiding from your roommates. Why does Fiddle Faddle hit different? Well, first off, it's the glaze. We don't just do a dusting. We do a thick, candy-coated shell that stays crunchy until the last bite. Next, the peanuts. We didn't skimp. You get real whole roasted peanuts in every box. And then, the nostalgia.
Yes.
It's the snack that reminds you of carnivals and ball games and simpler times.
Yeah.
But it tastes way better than you remember. It's not just a snack. It's a rhythmic experience for your face.
Well.
So stop settling for soggy kernels, grab a box of Fiddle Faddle, and get your crunch on. What have you got to lose? And now, speaking of a rhythmic experience for your face, here's your host, Carrie Jackson.
I feel like you shouldn't be able to say that on the air.
I know, right? That seems
wrong.
I mean, Fiddle Faddle's good. It's no Screaming Yellow Zonkers.
I love Screaming Yellow Zonkers.
All made by the same people.
They are the same company.
Why don't we have that anymore?
Did you look?
I'm going to look.
Go and look.
Okay.
All right. The randomizer has picked a contestant. Gina, you can look in a moment. Rebecca is who you'll be playing against. Rebecca, are you there?
I am.
All right, Rebecca, we're going to toss a coin to see who goes first. It will give you the advantage if you call it correctly. Heads or tails?
Tails never fails.
Well, we'll see. It did today. Heads.
Oh.
Heads. Sorry.
You're going to have to work for these Muse tickets. They're coming August 20th to Utah First Credit Union Amphitheater with Portugal the Man and the Temper Trap, and Screaming Yellow Zonkers were discontinued in 2007.
Damn it. All right.
You didn't need enough of them, Gina.
Yeah, you should have supported them harder. All right. Because Gina won the coin toss, that means the first question is for her to answer on her own. Multiple choice, pop culture trivia. If she gets it correct, she gets the point. If not, Rebecca, I hope you were paying attention and not talking to whoever that is. Yeah. And
Sorry, I'm on a shuttle.
Oh,
She's
okay.
on a shuttle.
All right.
Okay.
Well,
That's okay.
Pay attention. Do we have enough time to play the game before you have to go?
We do.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
okay.
we do.
If Gina does not get it correct, we'll let you answer the question and steal the point away. We'll go back and forth till one of you gets 3 points. I have leftover questions today. Gina, you pick the topic.
Okay.
Sin City trivia, Dungeons and Dragons trivia, Batman v Superman trivia, or Goonies trivia?
Batman v Superman.
Batman v Superman it is. Gina. Let's see. After seeing their performance in Cloud Atlas, the studio wanted who to portray Lex Luthor in the movie? Was it 1, Hugo Weaving? Was it 2, Tom Hanks? Was it 3, Halle Berry? or 4, Susan Sarandon?
Well, Tom Hanks was in Cloud Atlas, so I will say Tom Hanks.
All of those people were in Cloud Atlas.
Oh! So no, it wasn't Tom Hanks.
It was Tom Hanks, but I'm just telling you.
They all were.
They
though,
all were in
huh?
Cloud
Okay.
Atlas. Okay.
There's a point. There's a point for Gina. Now we go to Rebecca.
All right, Rebecca, you choose Dungeons and Dragons, Sin City, Goonies, or Batman v Superman.
Goonies all the way.
Goonies all the way. All right. Rebecca, what is Ma Fratelli eating as she drives the getaway car in the beginning of the movie? What is she eating? Is it 1, a whole honey-baked ham? Is it 2, 30 cans of Vienna sausages? Is it 3, saltine crackers? Or 4, peanuts?
4 peanuts.
Oh, terribly sorry. No.
Oh, man.
Must be a sleeve of saltine crackers.
Correct.
There you go.
Oh, that was my first choice.
You should always go with your
Go
gut.
with your gut, Rebecca.
Always go with your gut.
All right.
That's 2 points for Gina, and she controls the question. It could be bye-bye to Rebecca the Shuttle Rider.
All right. Sin City, D&D, Batman v, or Goonies?
Stick with Batman v.
Batman v. Last question.
Okay.
What did Ben Affleck do to prepare for his role as Bruce Wayne?
Okay.
Was it 1, he started calling his own butler Alfred,
Mm-hmm.
even though his name was Jeeves?
Yes.
It was the damnedest thing. 2, had his parents killed. Very method.
You never know.
3, gained 20 pounds of muscle and reached 8% body fat.
Mhm.
Or 4, read all the Batman comics in the DC library.
I'm going with the physical thing.
The physical thing is correct.
I'm sorry, Rebecca. You're out of here.
Oh.
You've lost.
Wait, Rebecca, before you go, though, before you go, even though I beat you, it must have been very distracting for you to be on that shuttle bus. You couldn't concentrate. That's not fair. I'm going to give you these Muse tickets anyway.
It's all right.
You can.
Yay!
Rebecca, hang on the line, and we'll tell you how to get those tickets.
All right, listen, I got to go home. It's time for a little fiddle-faddle at home.
Oh. All right. Big Boy News now, brought to you by...
Magic the Gathering returns to the world of Arcavios in Secrets of Strixhaven.
You bet.
I think
Why
that's
not?
right. Discover new cards featuring the 5 schools and uncover a mystical archive spell in every pack. Haster Games has a pre-release event April 17th and 18th.
And remember...
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Well, Roseanne Barr has disclosed on her podcast that her doctor discovered that she has a damaged heart.
Yes, she does.
Preventing her from getting any more cosmetic surgery.
Any more?
I think
she's had a lot.
Yeah, she's had some.
Yep.
The 73-year-old actress explained that I wanted one of those ponytail facelifts, you know. But I was told I had to get my heart examined first. I was so pissed because I'm like, I need a new doctor.
You need a new heart.
She fears dying during surgery. She's telling her guest, I'd rather not get ready for any sort of surgery ever again in my life. I mean, I'll just get a heart attack or a stroke, and then they'll just put me into a home, which might not be a bad idea. She during the podcast episode, by the way, she alternated between drinking wine and smoking cigarettes while discussing her health, her health concerns. So. Donald Trump gave a big speech to the nation last night, and in response, oil surged over 7%.
Yep.
And
So he
and
didn't
the stock
do
market,
anything to assuage the fears?
And the stock market sort of stumbled as well. He attributed the increase in oil prices to, quote, the Iranian regime launching a deranged terror attacks against commercial oil tankers in neighboring countries that had nothing to do with the conflict.
I know words. I have the best words.
He said the U.S., we're going to hit Iran extremely hard over the next 2 to 3 weeks, and while adding that the war won't last long.
Are we getting the health care plan at the same time the war's over? Is that
the one he promised?
Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it's been about 900 weeks or something.
We'll have it in 2 weeks. We'll have it in 2 weeks.
I'm president, and you're not.
The Crown Prosecution Service is advising 2 police forces amid their probes into Lord Peter Mandelson and Andrew Mountbatten Windsor. The CPS said prosecutors are providing early investigative advice to the Metropolitan Police and the Thames Valley Police, who are separately carrying out inquiries into Lord Mandelson and Andrew's links to Jeffrey Epstein. A CPS spokesman said, "We can confirm that we are now providing early investigative advice to the Metropolitan Police Service regarding the force's investigation into a 72-year-old man, and will continue to liaise as requested." Liaise? Okay.
Okay.
We can now also confirm that we're providing those investigative reports. We will, in relation to a 66-year-old man. So they're not saying who. They're just giving you the ages.
Yeah, we know.
And
who
the
it
ages
is.
are, yeah.
We all know.
Yeah.
And I know nothing.
So Lord Mandelson was accused of disclosing sensitive information to Epstein during his time as a business secretary. Of course, former Duke of York has... there are several pictures of him with young women and Jeffrey Epstein and so forth. So that they're not letting them off the hook.
I love that they're investigating it.
So there are 4 astronauts, of course, heading back to the moon for the first time in 50 years as part of the Artemis 2 mission, and their journey relies heavily on the work of thousands of people in Utah. Without Utah's contributions, getting back into space would not be possible. Here are some of the ways that the state is powering the countdown, well, now the launch of Artemis 2. The solid rocket boosters are the long white cylinders mounted on the side of the Space Launch System core stage, and they provide 75% of the rocket's thrust. They were manufactured at Northrop Grumman's Promontory facility in northern Utah. Isn't that where Navajo Nate works? Northrop Grumman?
I think so, yeah.
I think so.
Mark Tobias, a Northrop Grumman technical fellow, highlighted the facility's importance to the space program. And also the launch abort motors sit at the very top of the rocket above the Orion spacecraft where the astronauts are located. The system is designed to deliver around 400,000 pounds of thrust for about 5 seconds, which is enough to pull the astronauts away. And I heard them talking about this yesterday, making sure that system was ready before the launch, to pull the astronauts away from an emergency and land safely. So if something goes wrong and the rocket starts to blow up on the launch pad, they activate this thing and it just blows the capsule off the top.
Gets them far away.
Oh, cool.
And gets them far away. Blows it with 400,000 pounds of thrust. It goes way high into the air, and then there are parachutes that bring it down. Utah's contribution extends beyond hardware to the people leading the mission, including Dave Reynolds, the solid rocket booster program manager for NASA. Reynolds grew up in Layton. He works at the Marshall Space Flight Center. He said, "Our safety program is absolutely paramount. This is the first time that we have flown humans to the moon since 1972. Reynolds said he was always interested in space flight, but the Challenger explosion when he was an 8-year-old piqued his interest even further and solidified his desire to join NASA. Today, he's a key part of the team leading up to the countdown to launch. Ultimately, when the day comes, we'll push the button and we'll let this thing go."
So it happened yesterday.
It was interesting, too, yesterday when I was absorbed in watching the launch. There is no button that gets pushed to launch it. The rocket launches itself. They start the countdown, and it's on a timer. Now, they can stop the countdown, but when the countdown reaches 0, the rocket then just launches itself.
They should have a fake button just to make it feel like they're...
The Utah Supreme Court is considering reviving a lawsuit filed by 3 death row inmates that challenges the state's death penalty laws, ultimately seeking to end capital punishment in the state. Well, there we go. Woke judges again. On Wednesday, the state's top court heard arguments over whether to reinstate the litigation in a lower court. It was filed by Michael Anthony Archuleta, Troy Kell, and Ralph Menzies, who's dead now.
He just died of natural causes.
Yeah. It will affect every prisoner on Utah's death row going forward, said Amy Marie Fly, an attorney representing the inmates. A lower court judge dismissed the lawsuit last year, in part on statute of limitations grounds. Wednesday's arguments focused largely on that and execution protocols that are enacted by the Department of Corrections. What would make us think that these claims are really ripe to be addressed when all the evidence suggests they're not even following the 2010 protocol, said Justice Diana Hagan. So anyway, it's going to be come up again, and maybe, but probably not. But the lawsuit seeks to put a halt to any death penalty in Utah. Donald Trump's approval rating on the economy has hit a new low, and it's really low. Only 1/3 of Americans think he's doing a good job. The rest, so that's 31%. The rest, what is that, 68%, 9%? They think he's ruining the economy. Donald Trump has discussed firing Attorney General Pam Bundy, apparently. He hasn't made a final decision, but he has grown disenchanted with her work. And let's see, how much time do we have here?
You get a minute.
Let's do this story then. It's about a stowaway opossum.
A possum? A possum?
It's an opossum, but we just call them possums. A possum that's stowed away on a cargo ship to Alaska has found a permanent home at the Alaska Zoo. Juneau Animal Rescue received reports of the loose possum in the state capital. There's a possum loose in Juneau. In my mind, I'm not thinking it's a possum. I'm like, maybe it's a seal point cat or something. I think a seal point is a kind of a Siamese cat.
There he is.
But there's the little possum there. He apparently
he must have stowed away because I don't think they can naturally live in Alaska.
Possums are an invasive species in Alaska, common in the lower 48. The animal, initially named Chester, was easily captured without resistance or aggression.
He put his hands up.
The Alaska Zoo renamed him Meatball.
Oh, come on, Bitey is right there.
And welcomed him as a replacement for Grubby, another stowaway possum who died in 2025.
We need a replacement for Grubby.
We were all pretty excited that we were going to get another possum at the zoo. Grubby left a hole when she left us, said the zoo's Sam Lavin. Meatball appears nervous, but shows a healthy appetite for apples and chicken-flavored cat food, and Meatball is not aggressive. He's just,
Well, yeah, how could you be afraid of a meatball?
He's just a little nervous being
It's so sad!
There you go. Makes me feel good that the stowaway possum found a home.
Yeah.
All right.
Sports weather traffic.
Tiger Woods has been granted permission to travel out of the country as he seeks treatment following his car crash and DUI charge. A Florida judge granted Woods, 50 years old, permission to leave the state to undergo treatment outside of the United States. Woods' treating physician recommended he seek treatment at a facility out of the country.
He knows a place where they'll treat him with hydrocodone.
Based on the defendant's complex clinical presentation and an urgent need for a level of care that cannot safely or effectively be done within the United States. You can't tell me Tiger Woods is the most addicted person ever in the United States and they have to send him away for that. They also said it's a privacy issue. Again, there are lots of celebrities that go to rehab that don't have to go out of the country. Tiger Woods isn't the most famous addict ever. But I wish him well.
He is the most special person on the planet.
I guess. I hope this works for him. He's been troubled for a long time.
Isn't he dating somebody who's...
He's dating Don Jr.'s ex-wife.
That's it.
To which Don Jr.'s not very happy about.
That's why he needs to get out of the country.
I guess. Let's see. Tonight, Mammoth on the road at Seattle playing the Kraken. Tusks up at 8 p.m. And Salt Lake Bees, they lost to the River Cats last night. They'll get another chance tonight at 6:30, and it is Thirsty Thursday, so you get your cheap beer there at the ballpark tonight. That's your sports weather. Heard lots of reports from friends of the program about hail and rain and sleet and lightning and cats and dogs living together, mass hysteria in places. That should taper off this afternoon a bit. but could come back around this evening and could be. We've got a freeze watch actually in effect for tonight. We could have an overnight low of 32. So that chance of precipitation continues all night long into tomorrow morning. Then things start to clear up. It'll still be cold tomorrow, 49, but by the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, we'll be back up in the 60s and even the 70s by Monday. I'm very surprised with all this weather today. We have not had more accidents, and I still don't have that many to report. Nothing since in the last half hour or so on UDOT. I do want to remind you, if you're trying to get up Big or Little Cottonwood Canyon, and I understand they're getting quite a bit of snow up there. If you want to get some more skiing in while you still can, just remember the traction laws are in effect there. Clark Planetarium presents Lost Wolves of Yellowstone, a breathtaking IMAX journey into the dramatic reintroduction of wolves to Yellowstone National Park, an epic story of survival, controversy, and the wild's return. Tickets at clarkplanetarium.org.
Well, Bob, it sounds like you better cover up your tomatoes this weekend.
That's right, Dick.
No, sir. I didn't like it.
We're going to take a break. We will be back after this short break. We got a morsel of murder on the way. Boner recap coming up as well, so stand by for all of that.
It's often said that people of Utah speak a language all their own. It's a language that's often confusing and even incomprehensible to newcomers here in the Beehive State. So, Radio from Hell presents a handy guide to help everyone understand how the natives speak. It's the Utah word of the day, and today's word is...
Shervet. S-H-U-R-V-U-T. Shervet. Now here to use this somewhat tricky word in dialogue is the mayor of Mona, Utah, Don Criddle, and his son, Denver Criddle. The mayor has called Denver to his office, a tough shed behind the Criddle home, for a somewhat confrontational meeting with his son. Again, the word is Shervet.
Daddy? Why have you asked me to come to the office, Daddy? You don't ever invite me to the office of mayor unless there's something I've done wrong. Or the garbage needs to be took out. Did I do something wrong, Daddy? Or is your garbage can full?
Sit down, son. I want to read you something I seen in the news. It's from Nephi City.
Nephi City? Oh, those dirty, low-down you-know-whats. How much more are we going to take from them, Daddy? Are they trying to steal something away from Mona again? Are they trying to steal away another business from us?
Denver, you are letting it get away from you, son. Just calm down.
Calm down, Daddy. Nephi would love to see Mona dry up and blow away. You know the Maverick down there. They was thinking about locating here in Mona. But the Nephi Council promised them the moon, and they went there.
They went to the moon?
No, they went to Nephi. And heck, Daddy, Nephi already had a pilot travel center. It's war, Daddy. This is a Nephi-Mona war.
Denver, I have told you before. We are not to war with Nephi. That war is all in your overactive imagination. The whole Maverick thing is just business, son, not war.
It's war, old man, and that's going to change when I'm mayor.
What's that?
Nothing, Daddy, nothing. Why did you want to see me?
Well, when I seen in the news, it was from Nephi City Police, and they want the public's help finding whosoever was responsible for dumping a load of cow manure in a car up to Nephi. They're calling it Manure-ageddon.
Manure-ageddon? Daddy, I don't know nothing about that.
The police say a reward is being offered for the arrest and conviction of those responsible for the manure attack. Now, look, here's a picture of the car, and a picture of the manure, and a picture of the manure in the car, and a phone number if you have information or want to turn yourself in.
Well, I didn't do nothing, Daddy.
You Shervet?
I'm Shervet. Hey, Daddy, would I get a reward if I turned myself in?
Join us again some other time as we examine how the Utah natives speak with the Utah word of the day.
And that's how that goes.
I did find a recipe for screaming yellow zonkers.
So you can make your own?
So you can make your own, because they stopped making them in 2007.
All right.
There existed an ugly, ugly person. And what made him so ugly was that he had no taste, not one. Then he stumbled upon a box of screaming yellow zonkers and stuffed some into his face. Well, to his astoundment, they were great. Whoa, they was more than great. What they was a magical butter-glazed popcorn snack. So, if you're ugly or even semi-rotten looking, try screaming yellow zonkers. Maybe they'll change your life. Maybe not.
10 cups of popcorn.
Okay.
Stick of unsalted butter.
Yes.
A cup of sugar. 1/4 of a cup light corn syrup. 1/2 teaspoon salt. That's it.
That's it.
Mhm.
And it's easy.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Kind of kettle corny. I think.
By the way, I heard a commercial this morning, and it has a phrase in it that I'm now going to put in every commercial I do.
What's that?
What have you got to lose? I just heard that one. Yeah. That makes me want to call them right away.
What have you got to lose?
What have you got to lose?
I've got a few things here.
Yes. Couple of things. What do you got?
Well, they're morsels.
Oh, morsel of murder.
Ted Bundy has been tied to the previously unsolved murder of a Utah teenager decades after her death, thanks to DNA testing.
Really?
On Wednesday, Utah County Sheriff's Office announced that Bundy was linked to the 1974 killing of Laura Ann Amy, a 17-year-old, who was last seen leaving a Halloween party October 31st, 1974. Breakthroughs in technology and teams meticulously combing through the details helped crack the case. Existing evidence was submitted to the Utah Bureau of Forensic Services so we could utilize the various forms of advanced forensic sciences and professionals. The results were magnificent as they confirmed irrefutably that DNA evidence recovered from Laura's body verified the existence of DNA belonging to Bundy. The 51st anniversary of Amy's disappearance, approaching 2025, brought renewed interest for investigators. You've seen these TV shows where it's like the cold case. They had collected evidence from her body at the time, 50 years ago, and just didn't have the technology to analyze it back then. Amy's body was discovered less than a month after her disappearance by 2 college students who were out for a Thanksgiving hike. Her body was found without clothing, nylon stocking used to strangle her, and they could tell that she had been alive for some time after he had captured her.
Now, as I recall, Bundy said that he said he had killed her.
Yeah,
but they didn't. They couldn't conclusively prove it.
Oh, I see.
He kind of like deathbed confession kind of thing. He claims to have killed as many as 100 women. Now, authorities at the time were saying, we think he might be exaggerating that a little bit. It seems like as time goes on, maybe not.
Maybe he wasn't exaggerating, yeah.
There are other women, and I think there is one other woman who's still missing in Utah that he claims that he...
said, oh, yeah, I did that.
Yeah, and they've never found her. And there's probably more of that. But I guess his DNA was put into this system in Florida, which is where he was executed. And so Utah had to access that way after the fact. So,
do I remember correctly, Bundy was in prison in Florida, I think awaiting the death penalty, and he escaped and went to a
sorority house
and murdered a bunch of girls at a sorority house.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
So good for this family who always, I mean, he said he killed her. Everybody kind of knew he did, but just being able to definitively say that happened was good.
All right.
I have another update. This is that Maui trial that's going on right now. The Hawaiian doctor charged with trying to kill his wife during a birthday hike testified at his attempted murder trial Wednesday that he struck her in the head with a rock after she tried to shove me off a cliff. I was just trying to save myself. So the wife
Yeah.
who survived, she testified earlier this week saying, "Yeah, my husband took me on a hike and tried to push me off a cliff and then had a syringe in his backpack and tried to kill me."
Yeah.
She managed to get away, and there were some other hikers around that heard her and came to
heard
her,
her, yeah.
and he took off.
Mm-hmm.
Now, yesterday, I'm kind of glad I didn't do this Morsel murder yesterday, Bill, because we had more testimony. This guy's son looks down at his phone. Oh, Dad's FaceTiming me. So FaceTime picture.
Okay.
He looks at it. Dad's covered in blood. And he says, and this is his own son saying, Dad says to the son, I tried to kill your stepmom. Well, I don't think it was his mom. I tried to kill your stepmom, and you're probably not going to see me for a while. Says that to his... So there's that. Now he's on the stand saying, she tried to kill me. No, I don't think so.
Well, Gina, that's for the jury to decide, not you.
It's, when you confess to your son and the woman you were trying to kill lived and said, "No, here's what happened. He tried to kill me." I kind of don't know why we're having a trial here. It seems pretty obvious.
It's all right there.
What you were trying to do.
Wow.
There's your morsel of murder.
You'd think that with all of these murder shows and all that murderers would
have gotten better at it.
Would have gotten better.
Yeah. Oh, here's the thing I shouldn't do.
They would have been smarter.
Yeah.
That Golden State Killer that Patton Oswalt's first wife wrote that book about. He was just brazen.
Yeah.
And left all kinds of DNA evidence and all kinds of evidence because, it didn't matter back then. There was no such thing. And they were able to catch him same way years later with DNA. So to your point, Carrie, you think that murderers would be more careful now that DNA is a thing? And
these days. Just watch a few Law and Orders and things like that.
Just a little advice to you murderers out there.
Yeah.
You should be a little more careful.
Do a little research,
It's the frozen bullet, remember?
Yes. Ice knife.
Ice knife.
A couple of things that never happened. Frozen bullet.
It just melts. There's no trace of it.
There's no trace. This is perfect. The perfect murder.
Ice Knife.
Ice Knife is a good band name if nobody's taken it.
That's true.
That's a really good band name.
Oh, I like that. Okay.
Could be like some, Nordic death metal band. Ice Knife.
Ice Knife.
That's a freebie. You can have that.
Let's see.
We weren't going to pay for it anyway. It was not worth paying for.
Let's see. Anything real quickly that we need to handle?
I heard a story this morning, and I can't find any details on it. But if somebody knows, email me, radiofromhell@x96.com, a story about the Ogden City Bicycle Collective.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently somebody stole all the bikes
What
from the Bicycle Collective.
Oh.
However, now this is what I heard, but I haven't found any written account of it. However, the person who stole all of the bikes then put them up on Facebook for sale with his name and phone number.
Again, back to the do a little research.
Yeah.
Kind of thing,
He, apparently, I'm going to sell all these books. I'll sell them on Facebook, and here they are, pictures of them. Here's my name, address, and somebody saw that and went,
those are from the collective.
Yeah, easy to arrest. Police could just go right to his home.
Dumb criminals. Very disappointing.
We'd like our criminals to be smart.
Yeah.
But there are hundreds of unexplained, unsolved murders.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
People get away with it.
They get away with it. Ted Bundy got away with it for a long time. Yeah. Ted Bundy worked at a call center, a Crime Stoppers call center. Like, hey, this guy tried to kidnap me, and he was the one answering the phone to try to help.
He got a little research in, didn't he? doing that. All right. Traffic, Gina, please.
Pleasantly surprised at the lack of accidents this morning, what with all the weather we've been having. UDOT not reporting any accidents right now, just letting you know that if you're wanting to get up and take advantage of some of the new snow, Big and Little Cottonwood Canyons, it is snowing up there and will require traction devices if you're headed up that way. And you can always text us and let us know what you're seeing. 33986 is where you do that.
It's funny because with all the weather that we're getting reported, there's nothing down here. Nothing downtown.
There was a little rain on my way in, but not much.
Oh, yeah, it was raining, but yeah, nothing like what we're hearing about. All right, there you go. KXRK Provo. We'll take a short break, play a song, and after that, it's the Boner Recap game. Very easy to play the game, very easy to win the prize. All you got to do is tell us who won the boner this morning. If you were listening this morning, you know the answer. If you weren't listening and you want the prize, cheat. Go to x96.com, look for the box that says Boners, April 2, 2026. Click on there. The answer will be revealed. What is the prize?
It's a big prize. So we have the Radio from Hell chicken bucket.
Yes.
And in that chicken bucket, our friends at Larson HVAC and Plumbing are giving away a free AC tune-up. A $96 value includes a 20-point AC tune-up service, free whole home HVAC plumbing assessment. LarsonHVAC.com if you want to learn more about that.
Mm-hmm.
And, of course, the mug, the tote bag, the T-shirt, all those things we put in the bucket. And our friends at Harmon's have offered up a $10 Harmon's gift card to add your own rotisserie chicken to your chicken bucket. Something you'll always find at Harmon's is excellent service and friendly smiles. Your food is our passion at Harmon's.
So you get the AC tune-up, the rotisserie chicken, all the prizes inside the chicken bucket. And all you got to do is call us and play the Boner Recap game at 877-602-9696. How about that? Easy. All right, we'll be back.
Vaxeldan, our radio pup, finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the 4th room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to zerores.com today.
go.
Stevie is never there in Bountiful.
In Bountiful?
Never in Bountiful.
Bountiful. All right.
I know what it's time for.
What?
It's time. It's time for the boner recap. I mean, what do you got to lose?
What have you got to lose?
Right? Do we have somebody there?
Yeah, let me take a look here. Looks like we got Tracy. There's Tracy.
Hi, Tracy. How are you? How are you?
Awesome. How are you guys doing?
Good. What's up with you today? You doing anything special?
No, just headed to work a little late, but I'm enjoying you guys, so that works.
Oh, thanks.
Well, thank you. Do you do important work?
Any work, I guess, is important work. But, yeah, I'm headed to Farmers Insurance, where I own an agency and try to give people insurance.
All right. Well, good for that. Now, Tracy, is that right, Tracy? Did I remember that right?
Yeah.
All right. You're going to win a prize here, Tracy. What is that, Gina?
It's a big prize. It's a Radio from Hell chicken. In that chicken bucket, we are going to put a free AC tune-up from Larson HVAC and Plumbing and a Harmon's gift card. You can go get your own rotisserie chicken from our friends at Harmon's, and we'll also put a tote bag, a T-shirt, a diner-style mug in there.
Bunch of stuff in there.
I think you're gonna win this, Tracy, because I'm gonna read these three boner candidates, and you tell me which one was the winner. But I'm gonna give you three chances to guess which one was the winner.
Oh, I'm excited.
Okay.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, here we go. Boner candidate number one. The sign says "Take a book," not all the books. Angela Jensen, she has a little free library out in front of her house, as many people do. And somebody drove up and took all of the books. Not just one book, all of the books. And then we've heard from Ms. Jensen, other little librarians across the city have also had their books stolen. We surmise that it is someone who's trying to remove books that they find objectionable, so they're just taking them all. That's boner candidate number one. Number two is... Teleporting was no fun, said a top FEMA official. That's right, Greg Phillips, picked to lead the FEMA Office of Response and Recovery, has said, teleporting is no fun. I told my sons, I'm going to go to the Waffle House. And I went out the door, and then I was at the Waffle House, but I was 50 miles away. The Waffle House 50 miles away. In a minute, he's teleported, he says.
Yeah.
And boner candidate number three... The Lord instructed me to tell you that you are just like Jesus. That's this evangelist, Pastor Paula White Kane, who Donald Trump just adores. And she has said to Donald Trump at an Easter service this week, I've heard from the Lord, and he told me that you are just like Jesus Christ. You are the same sort of... Yeah, that's right.
Proper response there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go. Those were the three candidates. Which one, Tracy, was the winner?
Definitely number three.
It was definitely number three. You got it on the first try. You're so smart.
I'm so prepared. I'm so excited.
Well, good. Hey, hang on the line and chat with Katie for a second. She'll tell you how to get your chicken bucket with a certificate for a delicious rotisserie chicken in it. All right.
Hey, thanks, and you guys are awesome.
Thank you.
We like to take the rotisserie chicken and have chicken tacos.
Ooh.
Like just sort of deconstruct it.
Oh,
and
that's a
make
good idea.
chicken tacos out of it.
When we do stuff like that, I always eat the wings, though.
Yeah?
I like to eat the wings.
Those aren't good in a taco. Those are wings in a taco don't work very well.
No. And and then you know what, we save the carcasses.
Mm-hmm.
Put them in the freezer, and then periodically get some chicken parts out, some chicken carcass parts out, and
carcass parts.
Yeah, and throw them in the.
I'm carcass parts.
Throw them in the instant pot with some vegetable matter and some peppercorns and some cider vinegar, and fill that up, and then let it go for about 2 hours. It takes 2.5 hours, and you got chicken stock.
We had Egyptian chicken last. My husband's been on a Middle Eastern food kick lately, and he found at Whole Foods Egyptian barbecue seasoning. It says right on it. And I said, what is Egyptian barbecue seasoning? It's got, I took a picture of it. It's got everything you would think, sea salt, cardamom, oregano.
Yeah.
But the number one ingredient
Let me guess. Mummy powder.
No, unless they use this for mummy powder. Organic sumac is the number one ingredient in it.
Sumac. Yeah. Yeah, a lot. Middle Eastern cooking uses sumac.
Sumac.
Yeah.
So we had Egyptian chicken and Aunt Fauzia's potatoes.
Could you taste the sumac?
Yeah, it's very sumac.
Yeah, it's really pungent.
Strong.
It's very strong, very
Rich
pungent.
in sumac.
Yeah.
Sumac is a tangy, citrusy Middle Eastern spice derived from dried, ground red berries, offering a tart, lemony, and slightly earthy flavor, often used as a salt or lemon alternative.
Yeah.
And Aunt Fauzia's potatoes are, so they're boiled and then thinly sliced, and then you put them in the bottom of like a baking dish with lemon and olive oil, and then you cook the chicken with this seasoning on top of it.
So that they taste like the chicken.
Yeah.
Mummy powder, or mumia, was a widely used medicine in Europe from the 12th to 19th century, made by grinding ancient Egyptian mummies believed to cure ailments from headaches to epilepsy. This corpse medicine stemmed from a misunderstanding of Persian bitumen and grew into a high-demand, morbid industry where mummies were treated as commodities.
That's a fun fact.
I don't think you can get that at Whole Foods.
I had a fun fact like that yesterday too. When we were doing the fun fact segment on the Expo, that the ancient Romans used to use sterile urine as a mouthwash.
Gross. Ugh.
As a mouthwash.
Yeah.
Why didn't they just use wine as a mouthwash?
Because
alcohol.
urine is
I'm
more like medicine.
Sterile, does that mean they boiled it?
I'm not sure.
There's a lot of process happening.
Didn't really say. Or maybe it said stale urine. I don't.
You may.
It was urine. That was the point.
It was urine. That was the point.
Is that your sign off?
Maybe. Sure, why not? It was urine. I was going to do what do you got to lose, but...
What have you got to lose?
Hey, what do you got to lose? I'm going to put that in every commercial I do from now on.
Yeah.
No matter
just write it. Just right at the end. And what do you got to lose?
Yeah, we're guessing it's not sterile because back then they probably didn't know what sterile was.
Yeah, they didn't care. They didn't care about sterile.
Yeah.
I'll look it up and find out.
Yeah, get on that, would you?
Let's see. Urine mouthwash.
What have you got to lose?
I would not Google that at all.
It's this browser.
It's
not his browser at home. It's this one.
This one.
You don't have it.
And then he wonders why his computer doesn't work.
It came right up. Ancient Romans, 18th century Europeans, and 18th century Europeans used human urine as a mouthwash and teeth whitening agent.
Yeah.
Driven by the belief that its high ammonia content acted as a cleaning agent. And it could whiten teeth and freshen breath. While urine did have practical cleaning uses in antiquity, this dental practice was based on misconception and is unsanitary and unsafe.
Well, I'm glad they cleared that up.
But apparently they used urine practically in a practical way to clean certain things.
Yeah.
I guess because it's astringent.
Yeah.
There you go.
We need to get back to the good old days.
No kidding.
The good old days.
Everything was better back then.
They gargled with urine. The good old days.
Urine, particularly when aged or fermented, produces ammonia, which acts as a cleanser. The trade in urine was so common that Emperor Nero taxed it, and public pots were used to collect it.
You've gone down a urine hole, Bill.
A pee hole. French dentist Pierre Fauchard recommended rinsing with fresh urine in 1728 to prevent cavities.
The good old days? We're just figuring out how to do stuff now. You want to go to the good old days? They didn't know how to do anything back there. You ever see the first bicycle ever made? I don't know how to make anything. But I know you don't take the smallest wheel you can find and put that in the back. And the biggest wheel on earth and put that up front. It's bad bike. Couldn't even get in the seat by yourself. Your friends had to fling you up there by the ends of your handlebar mustache and hope you landed on the seat. And once you started pedaling, you couldn't stop. You pedaled till you died. And that was okay, because your life expectancy in the good old days, 28 years old. Hospitals were a nightmare. All they did was cut your leg off. Didn't matter what you had. Broken arm, the flu, you walked in, you hopped back out. No medicine, no Advil. Could you imagine a life without Advil? Oh, you ever go to the cabinet and realize you're out of Advil? Oh, I just lay on the ground and hope to die. What do you
Just to close out P-Chat.
Thank you.
Using urine for oral hygiene is not advisable today.
No.
Modern dentistry offers safe, sanitary, and much more effective ways to whiten teeth and maintain oral hygiene. Although ammonia is a compound, or a component rather, of some cleaners, using human waste is not safe and does not have the antiseptic benefits once thought.
Exactly. All right. We'll take a short break. We'll be back with some big boy news and opinioendo. Stand by.
Radio from Hell.
Tonight on Channel 8, join us for Mysteries of Science. Our scientific staff explore unanswered questions that have boggled the minds of the scientific community for years.
Hello. We're the new Mysteries of Science hosts, radio's Carrie and Bill. Help us explore the scientific worlds of the unknown.
Tonight, we answer the age-old question. How long can a grasshopper live when its head is placed under the focused beam of a high-power magnifying glass?
Use the tweezers to hold him still.
Ow, ow, you're burning my finger. Focus the beam on his head.
The sun, life giver.
Ah, there he goes.
And life taker.
Also tonight on Mysteries of Science, we see just how much damage a firecracker will do to, again, a grasshopper, when it's taped to the insect's body.
Will you hold the damn thing still while I light the fuse?
Ow, my fingers!
Don't miss Mysteries of Science. It's TV worth giving a look-see to. Tonight, right after The Brown Nun on Channel 8.
Right, let's see, 9:20. Got some big boy news and opinioendo now. Brought to you by...
See the Utah Royals go against the Chicago Stars April 3rd at America First Field. Text Utah to 33986 now to win tickets. Learn more about that game at rsl.com.
And, oh, hang on, I got this in the wrong place. Here we go. And don't forget... No, the views expressed. It's supposed to be the views expressed,
Right.
not that. Not that. Everything's going crazy over here now. Sorry.
I think you need some urine.
That's your answer for everything. The views expressed.
Okay, whatever.
The whole.
Yeah,
you know, it's our opinion. It's not anybody else's. It's not theirs.
Yeah.
Don't hate everybody because of us.
All right.
Yeah.
You remember today is National Ride Your Horse to a Bar Day?
Yes, I remember that.
Okay.
Celebrated every year.
All right. Well, this guy celebrated a little earlier. Kentucky cops say this man had just left a liquor store. He smelled of alcohol, and he was found partially slumped over the controls of his vehicle, which was a horse. Jorge Hernandez was arrested for galloping under the influence. He got a GUI through a residential neighborhood in Bowling Green, Kentucky. According to an arrest report, officer spotted the sagging Hernandez.
Sagging Hernandez?
I've got a sagging Hernandez, and it hurts.
I'm sagging Hernandez.
He was on his horse. This was 6 p.m. Thursday evening. Mr. Hernandez began to ride the horse on the sidewalk, and the cops said, no. Seen above. Oh, seen above. There he is, seen over there.
X96.com/live. You can see
Mr. Hernandez reportedly smelled of alcohol and had bloodshot eyes, and his speech was slurred. He told police that he had just left a liquor store and was returning home. Tied to the horse's saddle was a liquor store bag. After performing a series of field sobriety tests, Mr. Hernandez was arrested for operating a non-motor vehicle under the influence of intoxicants. After being booked into the county jail, Mr. Hernandez was released to the custody of federal agents pursuant to an immigration warrant. Hernandez's arrest paperwork describes his vehicle's make and model as other.
Well, that's okay.
The vehicle color is listed as brown. The report does not indicate who took custody of the horse.
Also, sagging Hernandez is opening for carcass parts and ice knife.
All good band names.
At the Kilby Block Party. Thank you, Mike.
A woman in Arizona who went missing 32 years ago, when she was 13 years old, has been found alive. Christina Marie Plumt was reported missing in May of 1994 from Star Valley, Arizona, after she vanished without a trace from her community, according to a statement released Wednesday by the Gila County Sheriff's Office. Investigators say that she was last seen leaving her home on foot to go to the stable where her horse was, and was never seen again. At the time, her disappearance prompted an extensive search involving local law enforcement, volunteers, and regional resources, but despite exhaustive ground searches, interviews, and investigative follow-up, no viable leads were ever developed, the sheriff's office said. Ms. Plant was entered into a national missing children database, and missing persons flyers were distributed locally, statewide, and across the country. Over the years, the sheriff's office said that investigators continued to periodically revisit the case, re-examining evidence and pursuing new information as it became available. Sheriff's office said that the creation of its cold case unit marked a renewed commitment to unresolved investigations, and that utilizing advances in technology and modern investigative techniques and detailed case review, detectives developed new leads that ultimately led to a breakthrough. Now, 32 years after her disappearance, the sheriff's office announced on Wednesday that Ms. Plant had been located alive. Investigators say they have confirmed her identity, and her status as a missing person has officially been resolved.
I have a feeling I'm not going to be satisfied with this story.
You're not, because they're
no
not.
idea where she's been or what happened.
They're not saying in this story.
Yeah, she.
How old was she when she went missing?
13.
So she wasn't so little, because if she was little, she might not remember. But
so they just didn't. This is just the story that she's reappeared. I'm sure if we did a little digging, we'd find some more details.
What's
about
her
it.
name? Because I'm going to dig.
Her name is Christina Marie Plant, Plante. Let's see what else we have here. A 750 milliliter bottle of 1945 Domaine de la Romani Conti, that's a wine, shattered wine auction records, selling for $812,500 at Acker's La Poli auction over the weekend. The bottle, sourced from Robert Druin's personal wine cellar, surpassed the previous record of $558,000 set in 2018. Acker explained this vintage represents the final harvest before the vineyard replanted its oldest vines, which had survived phylloxera, 2 world wars, and nearly a century of Burgundy history.
Should have saved this for tomorrow with Jimmy.
Well, we can bring it up again.
All this says is we have confirmed her identity, but out of respect for Christina's privacy and well-being, additional details will not be released at this time.
That's why it's not there, huh?
That's the big question.
Yeah.
An out-of-state couple's secret elopement in Ivins, Utah. Remind me where Ivins is?
It's St. George.
Oh, okay, yeah. Experienced an extraordinary interruption when a mountainside rock slide occurred during their ceremony.
Oh, yeah, I saw the video of this.
The dramatic event, captured on video, showed dust clouds billowing from the slopes while thunderous sounds filled the air. Witnesses Shane Sheevy, who had provided the family's 1970 Monte Carlo for wedding photos, initially mistook the noise for military aircraft. I can understand why people say they've seen UFOs and don't get any pictures, because it took everything I had to stop looking at it in awe and get my phone out and start the video.
You were taking pictures.
Sheevy explained. No, he just says he was.
He was observing.
He was just there. Yeah. It was loud. It was thunderous. And he said, geez, talk about a wedding crasher. Ha ha. His mother later joked about the couple being off to a rocky start.
Oh, boo.
Now, all the debris remained on the mountain. It didn't come down. So they're getting married at a trailhead somewhere in Ivins. And there's in a parking area. It's a really neat looking mountain there. And all of a sudden, just a big rock slide started.
As Mike puts it, if anyone objects to these two people.
For any reason.
Yes, for any reason.
If the universe thinks this shouldn't happen.
Speak now.
Let's see. So,
I mean, if you were really, really superstitious, you might go, oh, this is a sign.
Yeah, maybe not.
Donald Glover.
Oh, he threw out the first pitch.
Oh, did he?
I think. Or sang the national anthem, one of those two at the Dodger game.
Fans patiently await a Troy and Abed reunion. To heal their hearts, Donald Glover assures 6 seasons and a movie are still in the plan.
Yeah.
The 6 seasons?
6 seasons of Community. That was the joke at the beginning of the show, was we're going to do 6 seasons and a movie. That was just kind of a joke.
How many seasons did they do?
I think they did get 6 seasons in, yeah.
But no movie.
Not yet.
So he says something's going to happen soon. Community the movie, following the season 6, the sitcom 6-season run. We're working on it right now, Glover said. I know everybody's been saying that forever, but I swear to you, I'm not lying about this. I really think that something is going to happen finally. Glover noted that he and his former co-stars were just on the text chain talking about it, adding the of the group chat. It's pretty lovey-dovey. We're all very close, but when you're on the other side of the world, you'll wake up to 83 messages. I'm guessing Chevy is not part of that.
No. He is not, and they killed his character in the show.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they hated him that much.
Donald Glover threw out the first pitch at the Dodgers Yoshi bobblehead night because he's the voice of Yoshi
in the Super Mario Galaxy movie, which I'm hearing is not good.
Oh.
Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are going to get married June 13th.
Yeah, Bill, we all know that.
In Rhode Island.
On our calendar.
In Rhode Island.
It's a holiday for the world.
We do know that?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't. I did. That's the
it's
first
a special
I've heard
day
of it.
for Taylor, Bill. It's a very important. The 13's her number.
Oh.
I don't know why you're not following these things.
Well, was this announced yesterday?
No.
Okay.
Months ago.
All right. Just checking. It's April Fool's Day yesterday.
I had a story here about April Fool's pranks.
We can do that on the other side here.
It's part of the story I'm going to do in the next break. Yeah.
Oh, well, let's do that then.
We'll get to that coming up. Weather?
Okay, so we heard from lots of friends of the program experiencing weather this morning, everything from rain to hail to thunder and lightning. That will continue off and on throughout the day today. Even a freeze watch in effect tonight could get as low as 32 overnight tonight, and those storms continuing in the overnight hours into tomorrow. But then things clear up. Still be pretty chilly tomorrow, 49 for a high on Friday. And for your weekend, it warms up into the 60s and even the 70s by Monday.
All right. Thank you very much.
Picture this.
Allegedly thought of buying a key to the laundry machine at my apartment complex because it takes quarters, and allegedly it would have let me do laundry for free.
There's allegedly a key that you can buy.
No, there is.
Yeah.
He keeps seeing allegedly so he doesn't get in trouble.
Well, he
allegedly,
didn't do it.
Right.
That's why he said allegedly.
Well, I didn't do it, but if I did, the key didn't fit anyways.
So you
almost did it.
So allegedly,
these
people were selling you something that would allegedly allow you to rip off people. Instead, you allegedly got ripped off by a company that sold you this item.
That'd be an alleged company.
I don't know who's allegedly ripping off who here because
it sounds like allegedly you got ripped.
Laundry is allegedly $1.25 a load, which isn't much except it's quarters only.
Nick,
and imagine allegedly having to go to the bank every single week to get quarters just to do your laundry. Allegedly.
Even though the key that you allegedly got did not work, you still allegedly committed a crime by trying to do it.
Allegedly.
By trying to do it. And I don't want to hear this whining and belly aching about having to get quarters. You go to the bank every once in a while and get a couple of rolls of quarters. Big deal.
Don't they have an alleged change machine in this alleged
No.
laundry?
They don't allegedly
Why would they allegedly do that?
It's like they don't want you to allegedly do anything.
That's just allegedly crazy.
I know why they don't. I wouldn't do it either.
You wouldn't have a change machine allegedly in your alleged washing? Why not?
Because it's another pain in the ass that you have to take care of. When it doesn't work right or people complain about it. No, I wouldn't do that. Get your own damn quarters.
Allegedly.
The dryer machine doesn't work well, so you got to do 2 loads.
Well, why don't you take it to Mama's house?
I do.
All right.
Allegedly.
That's what I always used to do. Take my laundry to Mommy's house.
All right, 9:34.
Just a roller coaster of emotions yesterday.
Why is that?
What happened?
Well, I saw that Jonathan the tortoise died.
Oh, yes.
Well.
Reports of the death of the world's oldest living land animal, a nearly 200-year-old tortoise, were greatly exaggerated. Jonathan, believed to be 193 years old, is still kicking on the island of St. Helena. Quote, "It was a hoax," Annie Dillon, head of communications on the island, told the Associated Press on Thursday about his alleged passing. "I don't have all the details. I can just assure you that he is very much alive. He's fine. He's just fine." News of the tortoise's demise spread quickly on social media on April Fool's Day. An account on X falsely claiming to be that of Joe Hollins, a veterinarian who had worked with the reptile on the island west of Africa, said he was heartbroken to announce the death of this gentle giant that outlived empires, wars, and generations of humans. The post quickly accumulated nearly 2 million views through Thursday, mostly through an outpouring of condolences. I, myself, was doing that at the time.
Did he leave a will or anything?
I don't know. But Hollins later said on Facebook he didn't even have a Twitter account, and something more sinister was afoot. There is a hoax. It's not even an April Fool's joke. It's a hoaxer asking for crypto donations. This is more than a hoax. It's a con. Guinness World Records lists Jonathan, a Seychelles giant tortoise, as the oldest living land animal and the oldest tortoise ever. He was believed to be about 50 years old when he was brought to St. Helena in 1882.
Jeez.
Dillon said the tortoise was still roaming the grounds of the governor's residence on the island, best known as the place Napoleon Bonaparte was exiled following his defeat by the British at Waterloo in 1815. Bonaparte died there in 1821, just a decade before Jonathan is believed to have taken his first steps in what would be a very long life. So apparently, whoever posted that was trying to get crypto. So please donate to the.
That's a GoFundMe for.
See
the tortoise.
But Jonathan is fine. He's just fine.
Well, that's good. You used to hear a lot about April Fool's pranks, and it was almost every year you could count on some DJ somewhere getting into trouble.
Yeah.
For doing a stupid prank.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see much of anything like that this year. There's a little story here about companies that launched April Fool's pranks. For instance, Raising Cane's partnered with actress McKenna Grace to promote Cane Sauce Coke. Cane sauce flavored Coca-Cola. This is their idea of an April Fool's prank. Top Ramen announced Butterfinger flavored noodles with peanut butter glaze and candy pieces.
Okay.
UGG introduced the Uggbrella, a clip-on umbrella which would protect your boots from rain. So you clip it on around your ankles somehow.
Mm-hmm.
Little umbrellas over your feet. Keebler revealed cookie-flavored toothpaste in EL Fudge and Fudge Stripe varieties. Dude wipes.
No, those are a thing.
I know. I mean, I've heard of them. I don't have them, but it's a hydrogel patch for posterior skin care. And Just Roll created puff pastry face masks, promising a buttery smooth skin. Other pranks included Heinz matcha mayo and Baby Bell, those little cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Chalky Bell, replacing the wax shells with chocolate. It's all kind of, it all seems kind of like just, to me. You look at it and go, oh.
Well, and Bill, I've been waiting for you all day to do the important food story of the day.
I thought I did it.
No. This is the big news.
This is really big news.
Oh, let's see. Where did I put it?
They got Gina's letters.
I put it.
She sent one every day.
Here,
well,
I have it.
It sort of affirmed what I've said all along.
Hershey said Wednesday it will use classic recipes for all Reese's products starting next year, a change that comes after the grandson of Reese's founder criticized the company for shifting to cheaper ingredients.
Yep.
Reese's peanut butter cups have always been made with real milk chocolate or dark chocolate and peanut butter, but a small portion of Hershey's and Reese's products, like mini Easter eggs, are now made with a coating that contains less chocolate. Hershey said in 2027 it will shift those products to their classic milk chocolate and dark chocolate recipes. The Hershey, Pennsylvania-based company will also be making other changes in its sweets portfolio next year, including transitioning to natural colors and enhancing Kit Kat's recipe to make it creamier. The company says it plans to increase its research developing funding by 20% next year.
Yeah, so it's not going to be grainy anymore, right?
Well, no, they're only changing the outside.
Yeah, the outside has gotten grainy.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
Now, this was yesterday this was announced?
Yes.
Do you trust it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yes.
You sure?
Yeah.
Huh.
I didn't hear of any spectacular real pranks, though.
Sue and I are actually kind of mad that one is not going down.
Oh.
What?
There's a local sandwich shop that we like, and they sent out a video about their monthly sandwich special.
Mm-hmm.
And here we go. This is
on artisan handcrafted brioche. We have this amazing roasted, handcrafted, organic, free-range peanut spread that we've cultivated at the peak of ripeness.
It's just
look at
skippy.
how fresh that is.
Oh.
You can just smell it. It's going to be fantastic. You're going to love it. And then we have here some natural organic strawberries that have been macerated with incredible amounts of sugar. Also incredibly fresh. Just look at how natural that looks. And we decided that this jelly, much like the mayonnaise we constantly use, is lacking texture. So we have here artisanally crafted peanut-shaped cookies.
It's Nutter Butters.
Oh, yes.
We're going to go back for more of our artisan strawberry puree.
So then they put it all together.
We're good to go.
And then they...
Look at that.
But I'll tell you what they are missing on this peanut butter jelly sandwich. They should panini it.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I would, that was their April Fool prank. But I'm like, no.
You should do that.
You should do that.
It looks good.
I would eat that. Put it in a panini, though.
Can you panini any sandwich?
Sure, why
What's
not?
a panini?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can panini any
Any
sandwich.
sandwich.
Sure, why not?
You
Except
can-
for an ice cream sandwich.
You can panini almost anything.
Yeah, you don't want to panini an ice cream
No,
sandwich.
that would be bad.
I used to panini my socks in the winter to warm them up.
Warm them up?
Yeah.
And regarding the turtle story,
You dirty turtle! Take that! Turtle schmoidle! I'm the rabbit! You're the turtle! Rabbit! Turtle! Rabbit! Turtle! Rabbit! Turtle!
Yep, that's the title, all right.
Aw.
Oh.
there you go.
He's fine.
He's just fine. The toidle.
He'll outlive us all.
Yeah, see. Oh, and now someone is saying take that sandwich, put it in waffle batter, and then fry it.
Wow.
Oh, and apparently the story that you talked about, the original recipe for the Reese's, was on CNN.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
it's
no,
a
I
thing.
think
So
I
it's
saw it.
real.
Yeah.
Yeah, just don't make any announcements on April Fool's Day.
Never.
Never. If you're or a person, not even if you're a business.
Don't even give a presidential speech.
No.
Exactly.
On April Fool's Day. Well, I don't know. Now that I think about it, maybe that was the perfect day for him to give that speech.
Could be. Could be. All right. Well, we will take a break, play a song. And after that, we will have for you... we're going to crawl towards the exit.
Okay.
Stand by for that. Huntsman Mental Health.
The Huntsman Mental Health Foundation is transforming the way people care for mental health. They're funding groundbreaking research and expanding access to treatment and supporting programs that serve people of all ages. And these life-changing resources are available here in our community. Really, Huntsman is all in on this, helping people find hope and healing and support when they need it the most. And you can be a part of it as well. Join us and become a donor. Just go to yourbrainisbeautiful.org. For as little as $19 a month, you can become a monthly donor and join in the fight to raise awareness and improve mental health. And also, you will get a really cool T-shirt. The future of mental health, it depends on all of us. So if you believe every mind deserves care, compassion, and understanding, you can help. Go to yourbrainisbeautiful.org. And if you or a loved one is struggling and needs help, dial 9888 and you will speak directly with a mental health professional. Kellogg's launching a new cereal. Kellogg's teaming up with the animated kids TV show Miraculous, Tales of Ladybug and Cat Noir, for the introduction of a new macaroon-flavored Kellogg's Miraculous cereal.
Sounds delicious.
Kellogg's Miraculous cereal features sweet strawberry-flavored pink and purple cereal pieces with white marshmallows.
Where's the...
New offering represents Kellogg's first-ever macaron-flavored cereal. You can find Kellogg's Miraculous cereal at retailers nationwide starting this month. And
Carrie, you're our cereal specialist. So
Well, I just need to find it. I also hear rumors of a strawberry frosted flakes out there.
Ooh.
I haven't seen that.
That sounds good.
Yeah, I've heard that rumor. I need to. Apparently, it's at Walmart, but I don't go to Walmart, so hopefully.
This one is it just says at retailers nationwide. So
The thing is about the strawberry frosted flakes. Pink Panther cereal, a long time ago.
Right.
That was strawberry frosted flakes.
I remember that.
What is going on
And
here?
is the flake strawberry or is the frosting
frosting?
strawberry?
The
These are two different things.
It's the frosting is
know.
I don't think the flake is strawberry flavored. It's the frosting. It would be difficult to make a strawberry flavored flake, I think.
They could do it.
I used to love frosted flakes, though. They were great.
Mm-hmm.
They were what?
They were
great.
Thank you.
All right. Well, they were.
They still are.
I haven't had them for years. That was what's his name too, wasn't it? For Thurl Ravenscroft.
Thurl Ravenscroft.
Yeah.
There's a Minecraft frosted flakes with little marshmallows in it. But I'll try this miraculous one. I'll try them all.
I don't know anything. Do you know that show, the kid show, Miraculous Tales of Ladybug
I'm not
and
familiar
Cadmark?
with the cartoon, but the cereal sounds wonderful.
Macaron flavor.
It's often said that people of Utah speak a language all their own. It's a language that's often confusing and even incomprehensible to newcomers here in the Beehive State. So, Radio from Hell presents a handy guide to help everyone understand how the natives speak. It's the Utah word of the day, and today's word is...
Well, 2 words today, actually. Hell, H-E-L-L, and well, W-E-L-L. Here to use these words in some dialogue is the mayor of Mona, Don Criddle, and his son, Denver. Denver's been listening to a local radio station, the Voice of Mona, KVOM 1493.5 on your AM dial, and he's heard some news about Mona that he wants his daddy, the mayor, to address. Again, the words are hell and well.
Daddy, I know you don't listen to the morning show over to KVOM, so I wanted to tell you.
You are darned right I don't listen to that trash. What is it, the morning jail?
It's the morning zoo, Daddy, the morning zoo with Captain Breakfast and Benny the Egg. Hey, you know why they call him Benny the Egg?
No.
Because he's kind of round-shaped, and his farts smell like eggs.
Okay, whatever it is. It sure ain't funny. Fart sounds and whistles are not what I want when I'm eating my breakfast, son. And then when they speak about me, the mayor of Mona, their mayor, they're not respectful. They just don't respect the office.
Oh, Daddy, they don't mean nothing by that. That's just the morning show fun, wacky morning show hijinks.
I don't find it fun when they call me Mayor Fiddle. And Mayor Fiddle and Mayor Diddle, for gosh sakes, and Mayor Piddle. And it's just not funny at all. Just nasty, particularly when you stop and think about the implications of the words piddle and diddle. I mean, I just don't care for it one little bit.
Oh, okay, Daddy, but, sometimes they take on some serious stuff, like community stuff that the people of Mona need to know. Like this morning, they was talking about public art projects and how Mona ought to have some public art.
Denver, if them 2 fort knockers are on that morning show, if they got you thinking about going around town and drawing some stuff on public buildings, think again. That's just vandalism. It's graffitiism.
No, nothing like that, Daddy. They was talking about a real art project for the city. Like the one they got up to the Salt Lake in Sugar House. They got a roundabout up there, and there's like a big well coming out of it.
A well? You mean like a big fish?
Mm-hmm.
Like a humpback well?
That's right, Daddy. And most people just love it. They say it makes them proud of their city. And some people almost even worship this well statue. They bow to it and salute it and say, All hail the whale. At least that's what Captain Breakfast and Benny the Egg says.
And so?
They think we ought to have something like that here in Mona. And they ran what they call a zoo poll, so listeners could call in and say what kind of statue Mona should have.
And so?
They got 2 calls. One said the statue should be of a carp, because that's the only fish that we got in the Mona Reservoir. The second call was from me, and I said we should have a giant statue of the world's most effective all-copper bullet. On account of we got the world-famous Barnes Bullet Factory here in Mona. We should have a statue of a giant copper bullet.
And where the money would come from?
Well, they said first thing was to talk to the city council and Mayor Diddle.
Mayor Diddle, huh?
Oh, come on, Daddy. It's just a morning show. They're just kidding. 9:52. Oh, hi, Nick.
Hey, guys.
Nick, you're all wet.
I am. It's as your listeners probably know, it's raining pretty hard outside. So
you can't tell when we're in here.
No.
So how far did you have to walk?
Just a block.
You're soaking wet.
It's insane. Don't have the camera on. I don't want people to see me when my hair's wet.
Hey,
no.
Guy.
Well, you take off your shirt and they won't look at your hair.
Oh,
it's true.
Yeah.
Now, on one of your earlier break-ins, you said you were lactose intolerant. Was that a joke, or you?
No, that's not a joke. I made pizza last night, and it's always kind of
So you know what will
self-inflicted
happen.
wound.
You know what will
when I
happen.
do that. Yeah, and I make it extra spicy. I was in pain all night last night.
Why do you do it if you know what will happen?
Well, because it's really good.
Because it's pizza.
It's really good pizza.
Is it worth the pain?
Oh, yeah. I make like a pepperoni, prosciutto, hot and spicy pizza.
Wow.
Put a little honey and red pepper flakes on it. It's really good. I haven't made it in a minute, but...
And you're not going to again, probably.
Actually, I might make it this weekend.
So you like torturing
I have
yourself.
rest and recovery period
Oh.
this weekend.
What sort of pain does this cause?
Well, do
You know.
you really want me to
Bowel
get into
discomfort?
Bowel discomfort?
No.
Yeah, almost immediately. Yeah.
One bite and he's going.
So you should
I'll
eat-
have to finish this slice on the toilet.
Well, it's a lot of cheese.
I was going
that
to
you
say,
gotta put
if
on
you
that.
ate pizza like I do, this is not a problem.
How do you eat pizza?
Nothing.
No
she
cheese.
just eats the crust.
Yeah.
I know you don't like cheese, but you eat pizza with no cheese?
No cheese.
That's
So-
not
She
even
doesn't.
worth it.
No, she doesn't eat cheese at all.
No,
I
it's-
know you-
It's meat and sauce.
Which
And
you know,
that's not
yeah,
pizza.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's
I've come around.
Hudson's fine with that apparently.
I've come around to thinking that's fine too. I mean, although I like cheese on pizza just fine. But I know you went to Italy.
Yeah.
And they have pizza like that there.
Yeah.
Like on the menu.
Yeah.
What is
Yeah.
it called?
It's Neapolitan pizza.
Yeah, and I
Setabello over here sells it.
Yeah.
Pizza with no cheese.
Okay.
And I've had pizza there's a popular pizza place in this town that puts so much cheese on their pizza.
Yeah. Mhm.
I can't stand it.
Yeah. Like, I hate a deep dish. I don't like a deep dish at all.
I used to, not anymore.
No, thin.
I'm all about thin crust.
Thin
now.
crust, even a little crispy.
I mean, but like, I just don't just have a
try it.
sandwich. Just have a sandwich. You guys were talking about sandwiches earlier. Like, just...
You don't have a sandwich with tomato sauce and pepperoni on it. Can you,
You
have a tomato
100%
sauce and
can.
pepperoni
What are you talking
sandwich?
about?
Well, you ever never had a meatball sandwich?
Oh, I've had a meatball sandwich.
That is exactly what he's talking about.
Jeez.
Are you okay now, though?
No.
Oh.
I am not okay at all. I'm very much paying for it.
Can I just advise you to not do that to yourself?
I got to make you the pizza, Bill.
well,
You specifically would really like it.
I'm sure I would, but I don't want you to do that to yourself.
Off air, I've been taking photos of the pizzas I've been making. I'll show you a photo.
Oh, you got pizza porn on your phone?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I fired up like 100 pizzas at this point. My parents had one of those uni.
Oh, the
things.
little oven thing.
Those
And,
are
and
expensive.
they went, I don't want to learn this, and that meant I got it.
My
So-
brother-in-law is also lactose intolerant.
Uh-huh.
But he always, if he must indulge,
Mm-hmm.
he will take a Lactaid before he eats whatever it is that we're going to eat.
Honestly,
before he
that's
indulges.
smart. I just need to
Something to
do
think
the
about,
practical solutions like
So
that.
so that will ameliorate the
Yeah.
symptoms.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then why don't you do that?
What's wrong with you?
You're dumb.
I have to remember to take my allergy pills in the morning. Like,
Too
that's
many
already
pills.
enough. Actually, yeah, there's
Too many
my ADHD medication.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Don't forget that.
My sunscreen.
No, don't forget that. Yeah,
you
that's
know.
all very
Unironically, I have to put it all in a pile, like squished together.
Do you
or
ever
else I will forget.
accidentally eat the sunscreen and try to put the pills on your face?
I
You
I
have,
want to
haven't
say
you?
no, but I did almost put sunscreen on my toothpaste instead of toothpaste.
It's white.
one
It's
time.
the right color.
So yeah, that's what I got going on.
You're special. You are really special.
A lot of stuff happening in your house.
He's special. He's special. So that pizza oven, what's it called? An uni?
The uni.
Yeah. How much? Those are like millions of dollars. I think.
Millions. Yeah, millions of dollars.
I mean, they're very. I mean, they are. They're very, very expensive.
He will be working here until he's dead, much like us.
So will I.
And we don't have an uni.
Poop. I don't have an uni. I have an Audi.
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
Is that wood fired or
Wood fired Audi.
Yeah. No, it's no
propane?
No.
Oh.
It's just all natural gas.
Poop. All right. Let's do a promo and get out of here.
On Friday's Radio from Hell show.
Wait, we got to work on Good Friday?
Well, that's not very good.
No good at all.
Radio from Hell doing good work.
Friday morning, X96.
How about I went so? Maybe we should add to that.
What?
Maybe we should just add to the end of that. What do you got to lose? I'm going to put that at the end of every commercial I do from now on.
I love it.
The uni starts at about $500. That's your
the base model.
Hey, it's their loss, not mine.
Yeah. It looks like it. You know, if you were making a lot of pizzas, this would be.
I barely ate pizza before I got it.
Really?
I didn't like it that much.
Well,
it always made me sick.
Well, yeah. Well, now we know why. Okay. Fine job as always, Katie. Live long and prosper, bitches.
Don't you know who I am?
What have you got to lose?
Nick is next.
Mm-hmm.